buy you a diamond ring, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. I'd give you anything, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. I don't care too much for money, 'cause money can't buy me love. I give you all I got to give if you say you love me too. I may not have a lot to give, but what I got I'll give to you. I don't care too much for money, 'cause money can't buy me love, can't buy me love. Everybody tells me so, you can't buy me love. No, 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 no. Say you don't need no diamond rings, and I'll be satisfied. Tell me that you want the kind of things that money just can't buy. I don't care too much for money, 'cause money can't buy me love. Oh, I don't care too much for money, 'cause money. Say you don't need no diamond rings, and I'll be satisfied. Tell me that you want the kind of things that money just can't buy. Oh, I don't care too much for money, 'cause money can't buy me love, can't buy me love. Everybody tells me so, can't buy me love. No, 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 no. Love can't buy me love. Money can't buy me love.
You guys should spread out throughout the whole room. Oh, you don't? What? That's crazy. We got enough people where we could get one to every row if we do it right. In case someone walks in, yeah. They won't. They won't. We love an intimate show. I know I do. Less. Oh, yeah. We can all say cancelable things tonight. No one will ever know. I'm just waiting for Jesse. Well, Scott's going in the bathroom to poop, so we can enjoy that when he opens the door in 5 minutes. Oh yeah, yeah. We can get started. We don't want these people just to sit in the dark, right, guys?
Give them their money's worth. You got so many comics on this one, so.
Oh, we've got a show for y'all tonight. Will I get to do a set? Who knows? Stay tuned, you guys. Let me know in the comments below. Marcus, don't be weird. Sit in a different row. Sit right there.
Welcome to the Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Warm Takes. Please welcome to stage one of your hosts. It's JoJo Lewis.
Woo, 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 woo. Sorry. That was a lot.
Hi, everybody. Make some noise for yourselves coming out. Thank you for coming to Warm Takes.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Welcome to the show. It is a show where stand-up comedians will tell a few jokes, and then either myself or Emma, using a microphone at the back of the room, will give voice to their darkest nightmares in the form of questions that we find on Parade Magazine.
Yep. .com.
.com. Thank you.
It'd be crazy if I had a real magazine over here. I'm like, wait.
Let me check the index for would you rather questions. I'm sure that's a thing. How are you doing? Have you ever been to the show before? Really? Did you have any inkling about what it would be like?
Oh, that's crazy.
That's great. That's great because I get so much shit for being a stand-up comedian. It's nice that I'm branching out. I ran a marathon like a year and a half ago, and running it was a very interesting experience because one of the things they don't tell you about it is how much it costs to do. It costs a lot of money to run a marathon. I had to pay, not including like, shoes and food and shit. Like I had to pay $655 to run the marathon. That included like just being able to be present on the day of and run. And I had to pay that well in advance. I had to get up very early. I had to like I had to park my car and they put me on a bus and drove me to where I had to go. So it was going to be a very long day. I spent a lot of money for it. And no joke, the moment I started the marathon, the moment the fucking siren went off to run, I had the exact thought. I paid $655 to run this. I paid $655 to run 26.2 miles. Y'all, that is free. You can just do that. Okay? Like, I don't know how far away y'all parked, but if you start walking back to your car and you're like, fuck it, I'm in a marathon now. If you continue walking another 26.1 miles, that's a marathon you just did. That's exactly like it's the fucking crazy thing. It's like, what did I pay for really? Because I could just do it. I had the thought of like, well, why don't I just quit? They don't tell you is you can't quit a fucking marathon once you're in it, because what does that look like? Oh man, I've run 5 miles. Now what do? I've quit. Well, I'm still 21 miles from my fucking car. So what do? Walk back to my car? See my earlier point. I would have done the marathon. That's not exactly quitting. The other option is, why don't I just Uber? I don't know if y'all have ever tried to get any kind of ride share on a marathon. Doesn't work out so good. I call the Uber. They're like, hey, man, this GD marathon is pretty crazy. Maybe you should just, like, toughen up and finish. $655 to do the marathon.
$655?
You know
Sorry,
what?
I wasn't paying attention.
You know what did not come included in that price? The sticker that says 26.2. That's $2, and it's not included. It's the one fucking thing that you need, honestly. Because here's the thing: all you have to do when you to prove to someone you've run a marathon, know what one is named and have a time ready to go. Because if you've run a marathon, you know the exact time you finished it. And if you've constructed a good lie, you know the time you finished. And this is the time you have to say. So you're like, hey, I just ran a marathon. Which one? The California International Marathon. How long did it take you? 5 hours, 43 minutes. You say 5 hours, 43 minutes. You know why? Because that's an easy lie to remember. It's a mnemonic. How long did it take you to run a marathon? Well, it took me 5 hours and 43 to run a marathon. You will never forget that shit. You're welcome. This is a value add. It's a joke about having a cute way of talking.
Yeah.
And also running, being a scam. Hey, how about some questions, Emma?
Would you like some questions?
I
Joe?
would. This is the other half of the show.
These questions that I've pulled for you are from prevention.com.
I don't like that.
I don't either, and it doesn't make sense for the questions. Besides paying that much money for a marathon, Joe, what's your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve.
Mm-hmm.
If I've ever, this never happens in my house more than one time for any given guest, but when someone uses all the toilet paper and then gets a new roll and then just kind of sets it on top of the empty glass. Yeah, you said what? And that tells me that you have a lot of very thoughtful, caring people who love themselves. Every time I see it, I have the thought of like, you did 80% of a job. That's not acceptable because they get the roll out, they have to use it. I certainly hope they do. and then they set it down on top of the empty roll, and it's like there's no way they looked at that and were like, this is fine. This is what my mom taught me. They didn't, because they didn't have parents. If they did, they would fucking fix that. Putting toilet paper back on the roll is a sacred covenant that you make with yourself and God that you deserve respect.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, listen, I wouldn't get so fucking angry if people would stop doing it. Why? Yes, I'm on the spectrum a bit. Go on.
We could tell by your stance.
This
You guys, that was
listen,
JoJo Lewis, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
this is my comedy pose. I get like one
I
leg
like
ready
it.
to do
Point
a
the
jump kick.
toe. Show us where you're going with it. What would be the first thing you did if you won the lottery?
Do you want the real answer?
Duh, bud.
I would contact a financial advisor. That's
Give
real
us the
answer.
funny answer, Joe. Am I right?
Y'all familiar with sex dolls?
No, give us a tamed answer, Joe.
Where's the myth? Okay, we're doing the Goldilocks thing. The first one was too cold. The second one was too hot. What's the just right one?
Oh, give me a warm take on it.
All right, the warm take answer if I won the lottery would be, I would take at least.
Don't put percents into this, or
I
I'm
won't.
leaving.
I would take some amount.
Okay.
However
thank
much you think some amount is. And I would install very, very nice wooden floors in my place. Joe, don't you rent? Yes, I do. That's the kind of exorbitant expense. That's a waste of money and a capital improvement to a property that I do not own. That's wasteful. But I will get to enjoy it as long as they don't up my lease, because fucking these floors, y'all, they're going to look beautiful. Parquet floor challenge in a rental? Hell yeah.
Oh, my God. You putting laminates down?
Nah, fucking hardwood.
That's insane.
Hey,
In a
I'm
rental?
rich. What do I care?
That's accurate.
I thought about going to a financial advisor and a sex doll, and I was told those are both bad ideas for different reasons.
Let's see. Oh, you ready for this question?
I don't know what it is.
Okay. Were Ross and Rachel from Friends really on a break? This is from prevention.com.
Yeah, because this will be like, well, hang on, I got to get down off of this stool and really think about that. Were they really on a break? I'm going to be honest. No, I don't think they were, because you could tell where their hearts were.
It's a trick.
Yeah, it's a trick.
Rachel set up a trick.
I'll tell you who was on a break, the writers, because they wouldn't come up with any like good ideas. And they're
Fucking
so like, well,
boom.
the whole show is Ross and Rachel get together, but we got like 2 more seasons, and they're on a break. Whatever. We'll have Joey say something in Italian, and that's. I want to have sex and have sandwiches, and why don't you date?
All right, last one, Joe.
Cool.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is from the same website. Do you ever wish you were raised differently? Same website, prevention.com.
Yeah.
Expand.
Yeah. So, my parents got divorced when I was 3, and and here's what sucks about that is they're both still alive. And I know, and here's why I say this. I know that's morbid, but y'all, so many parents get divorced, and it would be so nice to stand out when I was a kid of just like, yeah, Joe, he seems kind of dark, and he has a lot of trouble focusing, and his penmanship is really bad, and he can't turn his homework in on time. What do you think the problem is? Well, his parents are dead. Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll explain the ADD.
Jesus.
Instead, they're just like, well, don't worry, we'll tell his dad, and his dad will hit him. That's fine.
Give it up for JoJo Lewis, everybody.
This is what the show is. You're going to see a lot of fun comedians. It's going to be mostly this level. Every comedian who was in the room who just saw this is like, I can do better than him. Good fucking luck.
That's aggressive.
Because you're
Yeah,
next.
because she's next.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the first comedian. Please welcome Jess Roberts.
Woo!
Oh, I can do better. Fuck you. Anyway, it's really weird because I only do stand-up for like my show that I run here called No Boys. So this first joke might be weird because most of you are men. But have you ever laughed a queef out? I'm telling you that if you and your partner can laugh one of those bad boys out, you're just on the right road. Like seriously, they're funny. Because if farts are funny, front farts are definitely funny. Anyway, I work in a grocery store. I had to work today. I was not happy about that. I think you should be able to fight one customer a week. I'm telling you. Number one, customer service would not only go through the roof because everybody will be nice to you, but you finally get to send it on that one fucking customer that you absolutely fucking hate. There's one customer who thinks she owns the joint because for some reason she has let us all know that she makes $13,000 a month. But she looks like the most trailer trash of them all, and she rides the little scooter. Me. And every time she sees me, she's always like, "Hi, Jesse." And I'm like, "My fucking name is not Jesse, god damn it." And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Jessica." And I'm like, "Wrong again. It's just Jess." And she's like, "Oh, well, it's one of them." And I was like, okay. The bitch drove into the bakery one day. Like, she just came around and parked. And I was like, "What the fuck are you doing here? You're in a fire lane. Like, this is wrong. I don't like you. Like, this is not the relationship you think we have." There's also a German fella that comes and gets low sodium German fucking bologna. And if you don't lay it exactly right, that motherfucker will yell at you. And I don't care if it's the whole old trope, but a really angry German guy yelling at you is really scary. Like, I don't know what he's gonna do. And he's like this big. So, I don't know. He doesn't have the stash though, so. But yeah, I hate working in my job because we have had incompetent motherfuckers and we haven't had a manager in 8 months, and we magically got one recently this week. And I came in on Monday thinking, fuck, it's been the weekend. We had the worst crew on there. I'm going to have to go running. So it's like Fred Flintstone. No, man, that shit hit the brakes. I actually have a manager who works. I almost had a heart attack, and I hope it was covered by workman's comp like the whole time. But yeah, I hate working in retail. I really fucking do. There's so many stupid people. They're like, "I don't know how coupons work." You click a button, you dumb fuck. Or the really old ones that are like, "You're discriminating against me because I'm old and I don't have a smartphone." That's not how discrimination works, and I think I know what side of the 60s you were on. Like, Anyway, yeah, we're gonna call that. Give me some questions.
Some questions? Okay.
Yeah, a good one.
How would you convince someone that you saw Bigfoot?
Oh, well, that's easy. You just go drop acid with him and tell him you saw Bigfoot and say he's right over there. Like, I mean, I just give him Harry and the Hendersons. Like, you just be like, "Look, it's a documentary. People are dumb. They don't do the research today. Fuck it." Like, I don't know, Bigfoot? Just take him to San Francisco, show him a bear. Like, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah.
I love the maybe part. Oh, damn, this is weird. Would you rather do schoolwork in a group or by yourself when that was a thing you had to do?
Oh, by myself, because people are fucking stupid. Did we not reiterate that earlier? Like, I don't know how many times I got stuck in a group project and the stuff that would come out of people's mouth when the information was literally right in front of them is spellbinding. Like, I don't know. I have a touch of the tism myself, and I am very, very much anti-people sometimes, and having to work with people that are dumb, it's like that's going to affect my grade, and I like my GPA to be like 3.7 and above. Like, no, I don't like working in groups.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right, here's the next one. What species would, other than humans,
Oh, God damn it.
what species would be the rudest if they could talk?
Dolphins, because they rape people. Have you guys not heard about this, that dolphins rape people? Yeah, they'll be like out and they're like, oh my God, it's a cute little dolphin. And then all of a sudden they're getting humped by fucking Flipper. So yeah, I think it would either be that or what the fuck are the meerkats? They just look like they'd be sassy little shits.
Wait, are they the little?
It's Timon.
Okay.
It's Timon. You know that they would be sassy little queens. Like, look, bitch, your hair looks fucked up today. All right, like. I really do. I think that is, yeah. Those are my two. Cause
Those are two
yeah.
good options. What do you think your last words will be?
Thank God. Well,
That was an earlier question in this list.
Right?
This list is crazy. This is parade.com.
Oh, my last words. I don't fucking know. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be finally. Cause yeah, this world is shit. The earth's dying. Everything around us is absolute garbage, and like people suck half the time. And just knowing that this is my last hoorah, that would be like the nicest way of finally just at my last moments, just being like, "Fuck you," and it's just finally. That would definitely be it for sure.
Good.
Thank you.
What's the first thing you do when you're bored?
Oh. Well, it's not really funny, but I go into a manic spiral.
Okay.
And I could end up like listening to show tunes, baking cookies at 3 o'clock in the morning, half naked, just for the fun of it. But yeah, I get bored a lot. I have ADHD, and I get bored pretty fucking easily, actually. So my house without my children in it is one weird fucking place. I'll just tell you, because I've had Tetris going while I've had like, I don't know, show tunes on over the Tetris, and then I've had like my painting and other stuff going on. It's literally what ADHD people think ADHD is in the brain physically. So it's really, really fun. And then somehow or another, I end up passed out on my couch. So
Powerful.
yeah, I know. It's really, really fun.
What musical instrument has the most annoying sound to you?
Oh. The most annoying sound, that stupid electric thing. I don't even know what the fuck it's called.
A theremin.
The fact that you know that makes me know you do have autism. But, yeah, no, that thing. Okay, I have misophonia. It's a type of thing that kind of affects you when you have ADHD. And if you don't know what it is, it's the repetitive noise, chip bags, really high frequency, the fact that I can hear every fucking thing in this room. And so that fucking thing annoys the absolute shit out of me, because the hertz that it can go up to hurts my fucking ears. So I think that whoever invented that should have it shoved up their ass before they die. And just listen to that motherfucker go.
And they would just be making that sound because of the pain.
They might like it. We don't kink shame here. You never know. All right. Last one.
Last one.
All right. I didn't pass anything. Fuck.
Do you think penguins have knees, or what's going on under there? No. Damn it. Shut up.
Well, I will tell you that I believe that they do. My son, who has a touch of the tism, is nothing. It's just tisms, baby. But anyway, no, he loves watching fucking animal documentaries. He doesn't watch sports or anything crazy or stupid. He literally just wants to watch animal documentaries, and I believe that they do. But because of the fact that we watch animal documentaries, I can tell you that elephants do something really fucking weird. because births are not really well known in their dealie. So they beat the shit out of themselves with their placenta after they get birth. They call it a placental shower.
What?
And it is the grossest fucking thing, but also you can't look away. It's like watching fat people on OnlyFans. You know you shouldn't, but you're definitely gonna watch.
God.
Anyway,
I don't want to have to Google that, but now I'm gonna have to.
it's on Disney Plus. There's a 4-part episode. It's different type. It's all the same elephant, but they're in different regions. And if one goes to the other region, they will die because they're not used to that climate, even though they're the same fucking animal.
Jeez.
I know, it's really weird. But yeah, no, elephants, placental shower. Look it up. It's delicious.
Jess Roberts, everybody. This next guy coming on the stage, every time I see him, I go, there he is. Please welcome Connor Martin.
Never thought I'd hear the word placenta turned into an adjective. That's fun. I'm feeling pretty placental up in here right now. Okay, give it up for just one time. She endured a screaming German man. That's not easy, you know. That'd be scary. That'd make you feel like you're about to lose your country to fascism, you know. Thank God that's not happening. I always like to point out, there's a picture of me on the wall. My name's Connor, with another white man named Connor. I feel like that might as well be a swastika right there. That is way too white. Okay. All right, give it up for
read the room. It is all
I'm illiterate.
white.
I got that tism that she was talking about. We're illiterate at rooms. Work week's over. That's good. I quit a job. I was working at a sex shop, which sounds fun on paper, right? Just selling dildos all day. Doesn't matter what your job is, though. It just comes down to who do you work with, who do you work for, right? And our manager, Tony, he's a fucking tyrant, guys. Swear to God, he ruled that place with a rubber fist. Folks, it's way funnier than you gave it credit for, but that's all right. I'll get used to it. I like OnlyFans as a concept, you know what I mean? These girls are entrepreneurs, you know? I call them porn stars. I call them small business owners, you know? You say I'm selling pictures of my dick to gay guys online. I say it's a small business boner. Am I right, guys? All right, I am. I'm correct. Hey, keep that off
Oh,
mic
sorry,
over there.
sorry.
With
It's
the...
not my time.
No, I do. I like them. You know, because I don't subscribe to any of them. I don't make enough money to be that horny. I feel like you have to make a certain amount of money to be a certain amount of horny. That's what got those billionaires in trouble. They had too much money. They're unlimited horny. No, but I like those girls because those rich guys, they'll tell you to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. But these OnlyFans girls are pulling themselves out of poverty one anal bead at a time. Guys, it's like, oh, I'm out of debt. Oh, I got a brand new car. Oh, my God. You bought your mom a house with your asshole? That's crazy. Guys, okay. Just saying, I've never done anything that cool with my asshole. And I've done some pretty cool stuff with my asshole. Yet. I can light farts on fire. That's pretty cool.
I've seen it.
Done it multiple times. It wasn't a fluke. It's a skill that I have. But, no, I've never put a roof over my mom's head with my asshole. That's crazy. But I do like what they're doing. They're taking the oldest profession, combining it with internet, making a living. I like that phrase, the oldest profession. You guys know that? Have you heard that? You don't know what that is? It means prostitution. When I first heard it, I like it.
You knew what it was.
Because it kind of makes sense,
Stop
right?
it.
I like it. It makes it sound honorable. Like there's a whores guild or something. There's a newsletter. The oldest profession.
This guy.
When I first heard oldest profession, you picture like blacksmith or like horse trainer or something, right? But I looked it up. Turns out like swords and saddles have only been around since 3000 BC. Vaginas have been around since Eve. You know what I mean? Before Eve, actually. He made the animals first, and they had pussies, right? At least half of them. Anyhow, but actually, they did a study in Yale where they taught a group of capuchin monkeys how to use currency tokens for grapes or nuts or whatever, and within a matter of weeks, some of the female capuchins were selling monkey pussy for nut money. It was like immediate. So it turns out when you introduce currency, prostitution's right on its heels. It is the oldest profession. All right. Well, I'm just giving a dissertation up here about,
Hey,
where's the
he's
TED sign? Give me a thing.
Okay.
Hit it.
Besides that
Okay.
dance move you just did, what's the weirdest thing you've done in public?
Well, that would, that's the weirdest thing I've done in public, like visible or like sneaky in public.
Either. Which one's funnier?
Because you can be creepy if you're technically in public. No.
Yeah, do that.
No, nothing. I'm a good citizen. The weirdest thing that I've done in public, probably like eat shit on my bike, which isn't weird, but you know what I mean? Like you get a lot of attention. And then what's that thing where you get angry at people for asking you if you're okay? You guys get that? Fucking leave me
You guys
alone.
get that?
Get the fuck out of here. No, that's probably not the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing I've done in public, willfully or like I realized after the fact? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just ask this.
No,
Has anybody in here ever been in a long car ride, like a really long car ride? And it's like a pretty straight road, and you're like, fuck it. I'm going to jerk off while I drive. Has anybody done that? I'm not saying I've done that.
What?
I'm asking you if you've done that. We got one hand. I had one
Two
hand.
hands.
Two hands. You need one on the wheel.
Three
okay.
hands.
All right, so
Everyone's getting brave.
now that this has become a MA meeting, you know what M stands for.
What?
Masturbation.
Oh.
Anonymous. This doesn't leave this room except for what's on camera right now. But yeah, so probably that. I think is that illegal? Is that distracted drive?
Yeah. No.
Okay, cool. Hands free.
How, Joe, hush, you've had your turn. How gullible do you consider yourself? This is from Teen Vogue magazine. I don't know.
Feels like they're fishing.
Yeah. They're like, never mind.
Send in your answers. Not particularly. I was born in the Christian church, very religious family. Figured that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore, so that's pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you are of the same faith or beliefs that you were like raised with, you can't prove to me for sure you wouldn't have been a Nazi. You know what I mean? You just kind of go with whatever was given to you. You know what I'm saying? Personally, free thinker, but no, not gullible. Unless, no, I'm not very gullible.
You're not very gullible.
You tell me.
I don't know.
No?
It's your time.
Yeah, have you been tricking me at any point?
Yes.
We live together. You pulling any sneakies on me that I don't know about?
Well, I'm gay.
Oh yeah, that's
and we
right.
dated for a
that
year,
one
so
time.
you tell me.
Yeah, pretty gullible.
Hello.
Fair enough. Pulled the old wool over my eyes. You should shave that. No.
What was it like dating a lesbian, a known lesbian?
All right.
What's the worst injury you've ever had?
Worst injury. I separated my shoulder. I was skimboarding as a young boy. Turns out you got to be in the water a little bit. You can't just be like right where the sand meets the water. Just caught it immediately, and it pushed his bones go apart. It's not particularly hilarious.
How'd you do that?
What?
How'd that happen?
Skimboarding? Have you heard of this? Seen this? Heard about this?
Tell us about it, stud.
You guys know what skimboarding is? Yeah, it's like surfing for pussies.
Well, I feel stupid.
Yeah. It's surfing for people who are afraid of sharks. You stay right near the shore, you go into the ocean, and it kicks you back out. But yeah, I just caught a lot of friction and landed on my shoulder. And then I couldn't tie my shoes. I was like, what's the deal with this? It turns out my shoulder was separated. So that. I also one time when I was a boy, we were having a yard sale, I guess, and I was sitting on my knees on a rocking chair backwards like this, and my brother was homeschooled, and he had a very... Doesn't have anything to do with this story. I just wanted to let you know. No. No, he had a very sharp desk, corners, and it was sitting behind the chair, and I was doing that, and it just and right into the forehead, and my dad freaked out and ran a bunch of red lights and took me to the hospital. And when you're a kid, you're like really dumb, you know? And I thought I only knew about medicine like cough syrup and pills.
Yeah.
And so they said they were going to put some medicine in my cut. And so I guess they were like Novocaine or something and in my head, and for like years, I thought they were shoving pills into my forehead. I thought that was what medicine was.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Next.
Last one.
All right.
From Teen Vogue
Oh boy.
magazine.com. You can what's the
HTTP.
most love you've ever felt?
What the fuck?
Why are we asking teens this?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The most love I've ever felt. I mean, dogs. You know what I mean? It's always
Build
dogs.
on it.
That's why I'm like, you know how you look like shit if you walk out in public with like dog hair on your clothes and stuff. You just look like a hobo piece. I don't mind it though. I think it's just like a sign you're a good person. You know what I mean? It's like it's in the snuggle zone. It's not on my shoes. I'm not kicking the dog. You know what I mean? I feel like it's I'm sort of virtue signaling with the dog hair on my clothes. I'm like,
Yeah.
look at what a sweet. I was hugging a puppy earlier. Kind of rule. Never done Molly yet, so I assume a DJ will be the answer eventually. But till then, dogs. All right,
Nice.
thank you.
You guys give it up for Connor Martin, everybody. Are you guys having a good time? Oh, good, good. Do you guys want to sit together again, or you're happy being? You keep looking back like you're missing your spot. Oh, at me. Oh, okay. I have really shitty eyes. You guys, your next comic coming to the stage. This is it started with Connor. This is the deaf puppy version or part of the show. They're from the 209. There's a club down there. It's really good. Give it up for Marcus Peveril, everyone.
All right. Give it up for Connor, everybody. Give it up for the show. It's nice. I love performing for three regular people. I love it. I do love it. I actually did Molly with Connor. That's not a joke. That's actually real. It was the first time I ever did Molly, and you know what's not cool? Doing Molly in an Airbnb full of 16 male comics. It's not chill. It's not chill. I fucked every single one of them, but it was nice. I loved it. It was nice. I love comedy. I feel like I'm peaking right now. This is nice. No, I love it. I love Stab. I love everything. My grandma, she supports the movement that I'm trying. The dream, you know. You guys see that? Thank you. And it was just Molly. I'm on Molly, guys. I just want to let you guys know. It was a very long drive. I'm just sucking Scott off the entire time. I'm like, I need to get to my fucking show at Stab. What's that? Ah, fuck, my bad. I was sucking Connor off, and no, but my grandma, she's very. I love her to death. And she says, what was it? That wasn't me. I just said, it's like, yeah, I love my grandma, dude. Fuck you. And she's a very sweet lady, and she says things, and she doesn't actually mean exactly what she's saying. It's just that she's just such a sweetheart. You know, like one time we were on our way to Oakland because she was driving because I have 2 DUIs, and we were driving. We weren't driving; she was driving, and she was just. I told her that we went to a or not we. She was not there. I went to a BLM protest, and she was like, "Oh, honey, but like, don't all lives matter?" And I was like, "I get where you're coming from, but we're in Oakland. You say that shit out loud, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you, dude. Ain't no way." Beat the shit out of you, dude. Fucking old bit. I don't know what it is. I feel like I hate myself. I don't know, man. I have a friend who's who was in the military, and his whole job title was that he had to bag body parts of exploded people, and basically he just kind of had to like guess what body parts went with other body parts, and he had to put them in a bag, and his upper had to like kind of like be like, oh, I have. Yo, dude, it's fucked up, dude. United States, fucking America. But he basically just had to put all their body parts in a bag and just kind of guess, like, yeah, dude, fucking white, you know? And hell yeah. And listen, man. We're all having fun here. I just think, like, if my best friend blew up, It would be really funny to put the tiniest penis on his body. It's not funny to you, but it's very funny to me. And the guy that like you fucking hate, like you hate biggest dick, 100%. You have black, and he's Asian. Yeah. I fucking hate stand up. I'll do one more, then we'll get to the fucking questions, and then I'm gonna bomb on that. It's gonna be great. I don't know. I have very bad anxiety. Like right now, I hate everything that's happening right now. I'm very anxious all the time. I'm literally looking in the eyes of the front person. There's nobody there. I hate everything about what's happening right now. I don't want to be here. But I'm narcissistic, so I have to. And looking in your eyes, that fucking hurts. But I wish, like, I love pussy, and
we don't believe you.
this is why I want to quit.
You wouldn't scream that out of Othello. What the fuck?
Dude, I'm just trying to have fun, dude. I'm getting fucking bullied by a fucking fat. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. You're a nice guy. You are one of the 3 people that fucking bought tickets here. I get it. Yeah. Shut up. And yeah, you don't count. Just let me be vulnerable for 5 fucking seconds. I have one more bit, and then we're going to the questions. So I want to kill myself, and I feel very anxious all the time, and I went on a date with this girl, and it was going really nice, and I can't do drugs like that. I can't unless you guys have cocaine. The one guy, woo. But I can't do it. I really wish I could be a guy that could just do drugs on a whim. But the date was going very well. I was having a good time, and she was just like, hey, do you want to go smoke weed at my house? And I was just like, fucking hell yeah, dude, you know? And like we started smoking weed. And, I get super analytical. I think that's my problem. This guy's having a good time, dude. And then we were smoking weed, and she was like, what do you think your biggest fear is in this life? And I was like, I'm afraid of being alone. I'm afraid of my parents think I'm a failure. I'm afraid of doing stand-up at Stab at a 9:00 show with an empty front row. And she was like, mine's roller coasters. And I was like, I meant to say spiders. My bad. I think it was an accent thing. Don't you hate stand-up? Don't you hate it, dude?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
How would you like some improv?
All right, let's
Here's
do
a
it.
question that I've been looking at the entire time you've been up there because the way it's worded is so odd. Have you experienced peeing in a pool?
Yes, but listen. It was one of those pools where, like, when you peed in it, it turned blue. Well, okay, water's blue. Listen. But it was, like, way more bluer. I don't know if bluer's a word. Okay. Fuck it. I'm having so much funner up here. I don't know what the fuck.
What's incredible is the question is, have you experienced? I did not say, did you pee in a pool one time? You just did
dude,
that shit by yourself.
I just admitted to a crime. Also, there was a kid involved. Go ahead. What's the next?
Look at him too.
So scared right now.
What meal is the most important of the day?
The meal. You know what? Actually, I do have an opinion on this, and I'm not even trying to be funny. It is the meal that you forget to open the door for when you order DoorDash and you fall asleep, and then a cat gets into it, and then you're like, cheesy gritty and crunch. I fucking should have done something about it. And it's not that funny. Fuck you guys. It's not that funny. But it's also like that is the most important only because you failed. Sorry. My bad, dude. Hey, give me a fucking noose is what you need.
Has anyone ever tried to punch you in the face and you thought, yeah, I needed that?
I don't know who told you to ask me this question.
Parade.com did.
Yeah.
They're like, Marcus,
I'm
hang
not-
on.
Joe, listen, I like you. but you're asking me questions that are too personal right now. Okay, can I be honest with you guys for a second? I actually I got asked, asked to get punched in the face. Hey, can I punch you in the face? Yeah, sure. That's chill. I got scolded by a dude who trains with Nate Diaz. Do you guys know who Nate Diaz is? Stockton Slab, dude. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm representing the 209s and like I just got fucking almost beat up by a dude that fucking
represent.
Yeah, fucking represent, dude. Dude, it was so funny too. I hate myself. This is so funny. We were in the green room and we're having fun. I shouldn't. This is so bad.
Say it. You started the sentence, ended.
Okay, so he asked if he could punch me in the face, and I was like, nah, that doesn't seem that chill. And then the comic that was in the green room with me, we were the last two comics that came out of the green room after that altercation. And then I was like, yeah, dude, that was pretty intense. And he was just like, yeah, dude, that was fucking crazy. And I was like, you know, it'd be funny though if we had some fucking face paint, and then I just come out with two pink, fucking purple, black eyes. And yeah, it was just as funny as you guys thought about. But, go ahead.
That was it.
No, the whole thing is I'm scared. No, yeah, it was very terrifying. What was the question?
Has anyone ever tried to punch you in the face and you were like, yeah, I deserve that?
Nah. Fuck that guy, dude. I'll fuck him up right now, dude. What are you gonna do? I'm just kidding. Oh, fuck, this is live, huh? Fuck. I'm just kidding. Hey, listen, man, you're a good guy. All right.
Marcus Peverill, everybody.
Oh, thank God.
He's got to get home safe.
Hey, give it up for JoJo and Emma, everybody. Give it up for them.
This next comic coming to the stage. Apparently, Marcus is sucking him off the whole drive over. Please welcome Mr. Scott Powers.
That was funny, though, when that guy was going to punch Marcus in the face. I was there, and it was the day before my birthday, and I just kept going, you guys are really ruining my birthday right now. I was like, I'm not autistic, but I can't perform with stuff in my pockets. So, or on a stool next to me. Hey.
Marcus,
you had your stage time.
What a simp. You missed one thing. There's still something up there.
Oh, it's my wallet.
I know. That should be the one thing you
All right.
grabbed. Yeah. Joke number one.
How many do you guys like? The good kind. That's a terrible fucking thing to say. What, do you like dirty jokes? You like dark jokes? Okay. All right. Are you guys dating? Are you guys a couple or anything? You're married. Do me a favor. Look at your beautiful husband. Look at your beautiful wife. Look at each other in the eyes. You look at his face as well. And look at him. Please, as I say these words.
Looking.
That every man in this room has tried to suck their own dick. Isn't that crazy? We're all guilty of it. Every one of us has tried it. You? It's impossible not to try. Now, are there a few of the cursed ones like myself that were able to do it? No, just me. No one ever will admit it. I was fully able. There's a reason I'm this fat. It's to prevent me from doing it. All right? Jeez. And it's because, like, you know, and I was never ashamed of it. I would tell my friends, and they'd be like, "Oh, you know, fucking, does it feel like you're sucking a dick or getting your dick sucked?" If I'm being honest, it felt like I wasn't getting into heaven anymore. That's what it felt like. Yeah, that's really what it felt like. It felt like the devil had his hold on me. It was from the back of the head, and he just kept pushing down. And I was like, "Oh, God damn it." Yeah,
Don't look at me in the eyes after you say that, please.
I can put this whole thing in my mouth, all right? I'm just saying. I wouldn't because it's disrespectful, but...
And gross.
And gross, yeah. What else? Penis jokes? I don't know. I like dirty jokes. Connor was talking about, like, the worst thing that ever happened to him, like, for getting hurt. That was, like, one of his questions. And I wish I had that one because I do have, like, the best one for this.
Then let's start.
No,
Let's start.
I have more material.
Well...
Oh, you just want to get to your set?
No, I'm not doing a set now. It's too late. And people have been laughing at me over here all night. I fucking did it, dude. I don't need a set. Do a joke. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, I'm just opening it back up to the audience as far as, like, did you like that joke? Did you guys think that was funny? So you like that? Do you like a dirty joke like that? Do you don't
Fucking
prefer a dirty
Q&A,
joke?
dude.
Did you come? You came for improv, right? You just wanted to see people move invisible chairs like around like this. Yeah, I'm sorry. Give me a place.
For
Oh,
what?
do you want to start improv?
There's
Oh, yeah,
classes.
listen,
Ooh. Oh, at the place.
I don't know what
They're
that means,
closed.
but
It was a
cool.
it was a
Yeah,
place
the
in
hardest thing to do
town.
is just get into it. Just start. There's no one gives a fuck.
There's class.
I'm 41
comment,
years
there's
old.
classes.
I live at home with my mom. People look at me every Wednesday like I'm a fucking hero. Okay, I think I go to bed every night thinking about putting a gun in my mouth. All right, so don't even fucking worry about it. Just have fun. all
No,
right?
he wants to do improv, not stand up.
Well, no, yeah, don't do stand up. That's terrible.
Yeah.
But improv's fun. You know, if you really like moving invisible furniture around a lot, there's a lot of this. Ooh.
No.
Yes, and I don't know. I've never
He's so bad
seen
at
improv. I'll be honest. I'm not 100% sure what it actually is. I have friends, so
Stop it.
if you want to be friends, we don't have to do improv. We can just be boys. All right. Do you play World of Warcraft Classic? Are you a racist like me? No. Okay, never mind. Do you really?
Oh, wait. Are you playing retail or
Are you on
playing
anniversary
classic?
right now? Are you on Dream Scythe or Night Slayer? Night Slayer, Hoarder Alliance. Oh my God, the devil's here, dude. Look
I'm
for
like-
name. My name's Clap for Daddy. That's my character name because, of course, it is.
It is. It's been that for a while.
A long time. Now everyone has that same fucking kind of name. It really bums me out. A bunch of hacks. I was
Yeah.
the originator.
I have a this is so stupid.
Well, this is
I know
about
I'm,
you. So
Oh.
everyone has a pre-show ritual.
I gave him $60. Can you believe that?
You know that's going right to fucking Sky River, so don't give me shit for
That's
that.
going up your nose. You
Well,
fucking
maybe.
liar.
I do love cocaine. I had to stop doing it because I kept thinking like that. When people were like, "Well, do you think 99 dudes could beat one gorilla?" I was like, "I'll fucking beat the shit out of 99 gorillas. You give me a bag deep enough, all right? I'll fuck those gorillas up." No, so I don't know. Let's just do the questions.
You
Get
wanna do
fuck
the
outta here.
questions?
Yeah, why not? Who cares? I have
Is
better
your
jokes.
question to me what was my character's name?
I know what your characters' names are.
Which one?
Well, you have one that's like Zelda.
Well, that's the gay one I'm playing now.
That's the
Sorry.
gay one.
No,
That's
I
your
have
gay icon is Zelda.
I have a Tauren druid named Apocalypse Cow.
Oh yeah, I do love that name.
Which is a good name. Let's see. This is from classpop.com.
Uh-huh.
I hope you're ready.
I'm so ready.
Who eats the most in your family?
Oh, me. Easily me. I have a rule in our house, my nieces. Again, I live with my mom. So does my sister and her kids because we're all failures. She brings home food from a pizza place that she works at. And I told her, I was like, after 24 hours, that shit's mine, all right? I'm going to eat that pizza. So I definitely am the one that eats the most. I sometimes I say I waited 24 hours. I didn't. I did
Yeah.
not. I ate it almost immediately drunk at 3 a.m. after
You're
Googling my ex-girlfriend, see what she's up to. Not a lot.
What's your longest wait for eating?
Like,
For
how long
eating,
have
like-
I not
Like
eaten
if
for?
something's sitting in the
Oh,
fridge.
you were there for this. It was one of the Santa Cruz Chico Comedy Festival things
Oh,
that DNA
yeah,
ran. I had intended to sell some cocaine to some of the local comics. Just did all the cocaine. I didn't sell any of it. I had about 5 grams, and I just about 36 hours of just not eating and just doing cocaine. I did make you a quesadilla that night.
You
though.
did.
That was fun.
I didn't do the cocaine
Oh God, I love it.
because
so
I
much.
ate the quesadilla.
You don't have any? We can. I'll relapse right now. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my God. What usually scares you the most besides your cocaine habit?
Oh, I don't know, man. I'm afraid I'm gonna punch someone in the face and hurt them. I don't want to do that. I'm a manager at my place of business. I work at the comedy club, and I have come real close to punching some people. Last week there was this lady. She was 4'9". She could have fucking got it. I'll be honest. I would have knocked her right on her ass. It would have been easy. But she was very mean and rude, and I was like, ugh. But yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, I don't want to hurt people. But I think about it. I don't want to, but I think about it.
Tell me about what you think about.
About when I'm thinking about hurting. Oh, it's usually like the drive home. Like I want to fucking punch her right in the goddamn coot.
What's your earliest childhood memory?
I have a memory of my dad breaking through the door when I was 2 years old because my mom had just left him, and it's not a good one.
Yeah.
And I remember his arm coming through the window, unlocking the door, and I remember I was gonna unlock the door for him, and my mom like grabbed me and was like, "No, don't do it." And then that's when his fist came through the door.
Dang.
Dad, what's up?
I did give him the link to tonight's show.
And,
so.
yeah, well, he's on OnlyFans.
When was the last time you ever felt jealous?
Oh, I don't get jealous.
Oh, expand.
I mean, I was in an open relationship for 7 years. I didn't give. She's out there having a good time. I never really cared. I don't get jealous like that.
I feel like the way you're clenching the mic stand,
I
you
know,
might have cared a little bit.
It was more like a nervous
There
thing
you
of
go.
like. It was more just like admitting that I just didn't care.
Yeah.
That
Why
I think
didn't
she
you-
wanted me to care, and I just was like, I don't give a fuck. Go fuck someone else.
What
Leave me
motivates?
alone.
What motivates you? This is from
In life?
ClassPof.com. I don't
In
know.
life?
Sure.
Nothing. No, I'm a nihilist. I hate myself. I hate everything. I just told this guy. We've all been talking about how much we hate stand-up. I've been doing this for 12 years. 12 fucking years, man. This is my Friday night. This is the first Friday night I've had off in years. And instead of just doing anything else, I was like, let me go drive up to Sacramento
Yeah.
and perform for you guys. And I'm enjoying this. You guys are great. You guys are cool as fuck. But like, nothing motivates me. The self-hate, I guess. I don't know. I need attention,
Yeah.
even if it's just from these three.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because I hate myself. All I can think about is how much I want to go fucking smoke a cigarette and vape. And maybe
12
drive to
years?
Sky River.
You're only at 12 years? I'm at 16.
Almost 13.
I'm at
Yeah,
16.
it'll be 13
Look at me
in
now.
June. Yeah.
What time do you usually wake up?
Whenever the fuck I feel like
Hell
it.
yeah, dude.
I'm a 41-year-old college student. My earliest class is 1 p.m. I didn't even go today. I slept till 5:30. I was just like, I'm just
PM?
gonna sleep. Yeah, buddy.
Damn,
Oh, it's been a
dude.
rough couple of weeks. I don't know. I try to wake up no later than 10 p.m. 10 a.m. and then, but yeah, I don't know. I work at a bar, so I don't usually get home till 2 or 3 in the morning, and then you're up a little bit, playing World of Warcraft, and then that turns into a little,
What?
a little fucking
What?
anime session, and then
Oh my god.
you gotta see what's going on with the new episode of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Hell yeah, dude.
You're a 41-year-old man who lives with his mother who has no prospects romantically because every woman you've been with the last few years has dumped you for no reason. Just because I live with my mom, I think, is part of it. But I have an air conditioner in my room, which is pretty cool. I don't know. That's a pretty... I feel like I have a leg
Yeah.
up on other dudes.
bit.
And I have sheets on my bed that I wash regularly.
That's
That's-
pretty cool. Yeah.
Did he have sheets on his bed when you guys first got together? Oh, good for you, my guy. Hell yeah, dog. That's why she put a ring on it, dude. Hell yeah.
All right.
done?
Last
Oh, shit.
one. Just based off that stream of consciousness we just witnessed, how many times do you crank your hog a day?
One early in the morning, because you just kind of gots to. Still works. It still works.
Gotta get the poison out.
Yeah. Sometimes it hurts in the morning too. That's bad.
Jesus
It burns a little bit. You're like, oh, I should see a doctor probably, or drink more water. And then usually once before bed,
2 times.
sometimes twice.
Damn.
It'll be like one real quick one,
Mhm.
just to get that easy one out, and then
Everyone's uncomfortable in
yeah.
here.
And then, well, because we've talked about, I have a bit about this where I've
Yeah.
talked about like how hard it is.
That's
to
why
kind of
that's why I led with that
okay.
question so you could
'Cause,
close
like,
with the
Emma
bit.
and I have a very particular kind of porn that we watch. We both like MILFs. Yeah, I like a good MILF.
Mhm.
Emma likes a good. Emma and I have both. We had a good talk about how we love just watching two Rubenesque people make sweet love
Yeah.
shot on an iPhone 4. Just like grainy
But
footage.
wait.
Found footage.
But there has to be a smoke detector low battery going off, or I cannot get there, y'all.
I love when porn is like, you know, there was a promise broken when somebody uploaded that. You know what I'm talking about? Like there's like, and it's not always the dude who uploads it, because sometimes it's always obvious in the like the name of the video, because I've come across videos like hot milk sucks tiny bitch fat dude's dick, and you're like, she was
Those are
mad.
triggers.
She
Yeah,
was
yeah.
mad when she uploaded that.
Yeah.
But good for her.
Yeah, good for her.
Yeah. Shout out Shannon. We miss you.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
to one of the greats. You guys give it up for Scott Powers,
All right,
everybody.
Thank you. This has been fun.
So good, so good. Give it up for everybody you saw tonight. We ran out of time. I'm not doing a set. You guys, Jesse, take it away. You got this.
Oh, well, all right. That was Warm Takes. And we've got one more show if you want to stick around. It's LOLGBT Plus presents Say Yes. It's a drag talk show. It's a lot of fun. If you wanted improv, tomorrow, full day of improv, 7, 8, and 9. Short form, long form, more short form. Lots of fun. We can talk to you about it in the lobby and classes and all that, except I got to set up the next show. So we can talk, or we'll get home safe. Check out stabcomedytheater.com for our full calendar of events. We're live in person Thursdays through Sunday, and we stream every gosh darn thing we do. Say Yes will begin as quickly as I can turn over the stage. All right. Do we want to start eating first, or we want to get going? What would you like? Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Well then, don't want to lose that content. Welcome to Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for LLGBT Plus presents Say Yes. I don't usually give you guys intros, so we're doing it anyways.
Love it.
So welcome to Say Yes.
Hello, welcome to Say Yes. I'm Suzette Vanetti, and I'm joined by a muscle. What is it? A rip muscle baby, and Miss Wyoming. What is it when you do it? The rodeo, Miss Wyoming Rodeo 2026. Yeah, I got it. I was watching Stab earlier. You guys should watch Stab. Jesse, you make excellent content. I just wanted to say that. I was watching and listening, and you guys at home can guess which one of these two is a ripped muscle baby and which one is Miss Wyoming Rodeo 2026. That's one of us two? Yeah.
I don't get it, but okay.
I know. I'll show you later. You'll laugh. Anyway, I'm with Dixon Her.
Hey.
And it's your first time on Say Yes.
Yeah. Usually she's in the chat.
In the chat.
She's like a little
okay.
moderator.
I'm still in the chat right now.
Yeah, I am in the chat right now too.
And then I'm joined as always by Katana Ray.
Hi.
Manny Petty said she was sick of working with me. No, she's in Modesto tonight. So
Womp womp.
when I was in Canada, I got made fun of for my chopstick technique. Like, I guess this is not correct.
For eating sushi or just holding chopsticks in general? Hi.
Oh my god.
You can. Oh my god, you cannot talk with sushi in your mouth.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was gonna be like eating like a hamburger and you can like talk. It's not polite, but that clogged my whole throat.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
It's kind of a thick roll too.
it is a really thick roll. It was the second one. It's the way I hold chopsticks in general, like that.
I've seen one or two. Like I've seen either that way or like just the typical way.
See, I can't do the typical way.
A lot of people can't.
Okay. Yes or no? It's your first say yes. Typical chopstick.
What's typical?
Of course, she said it to the Asian person.
Well, I can't do it. You said you can.
Like the holding it between your index finger and your thumb.
Yeah,
and
that's how I.
Yeah.
Oh, see that
Pinky
looks
up is like the
That's
key, too.
crazy.
That's how it's cunty that way.
I don't know. Do I do it the Jewish way? I guess.
No, you do it the movie way. That's how they do it in the movies. It's like crisscross.
Yeah, it's like when they always have like the inevitable just take out. It's always half empty.
Yeah.
You don't see anything they're eating. And it's like it's like vague noodle dish, and it's just like I don't know. Yeah,
I watched something recently where they were talking about that. How it's like, for some reason, if you're using chopsticks or you get like Chinese takeout, it makes the movie more romantic feeling. Do you agree?
It depends. Sometimes it's kind of sad, but like I don't know.
Well,
like
if you're alone,
because when I'm watching
Getting
it,
the
when I'm watching,
takeout.
I'm like, ugh, I fucking want Chinese food too. Like
That part.
Or like in the Christmas movies when they go to like the Chinese places for Christmas, I'm like, I want some fucking Chinese food on Christmas.
That's where Jews go every Christmas.
Mhm.
We know what's open.
I used to do that with my mom.
Are you Jewish or Asian?
Well, no, but we just did it.
Well, it's also like it
Are
was
you
kinda,
Jason?
We just did it because I think that they back in the day they were like the
kidding.
only places open.
Yeah, no,
well,
right, exactly.
Infamously, like on Christmas Story, they go to a
Right.
Chinese restaurant.
I thought it was Gremlins.
They do, I think Gremlins.
What, because they're Asian?
The Gremlins
No,
are
I mean, just
Asian.
the movie, you mean?
The
Yeah.
Mogwai.
No, they have that very typical, like, I don't know who wrote that part, but at the very end, they're singing Deck the Halls, and they're saying, fa ra 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 ra, which
I
is the
don't
Japanese
remember that.
stereotype, by the way, not a Chinese stereotype.
I'm so glad that you said that.
Japanese people
and
can't
not
say
me.
their R's.
I didn't even know they did that.
Well, I think, isn't that, am I lying? Am I making that up?
How would you say rose rose?
Like, stereotypically, or like, how would they actually say it?
How would the offensive Asian accent say
They'd probably like, oh no, they can't say
L's.
L's. They
L's
can't
are
say L.
R's. Right,
So,
okay.
who has an L name that we know?
Oh, come here.
Lemony Snicket's. A series of unfortunate events.
You can't say that.
I can't say that. Who has an L name?
Yes.
Luna Lovelace performs on Mondays.
Yeah, that would be like Runa Rav Race.
So it's basically
That sounds like Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo.
Okay.
Scooby Doo is just an offensive Asian stereotype, apparently. Do you know why it's always Asian food in movies and TV shows?
I do not.
Because usually it's not sushi; it's like a takeout box, and you can't see the amount of food being eaten. So it could be empty, it could be full. They can
Oh.
refill it. Like continuity-wise, it makes it so much easier to film.
Right.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really have like a brand name on it. It just says thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like pizza's harder because when you eat a piece of pizza, it's gone. And so then if all of a sudden in the next shot, there's more pizza on the table, it's like, whoa, where'd it come from?
Oh.
As someone who's like into like film continuity and stuff like that, I would actually love to see like a satire movie where like the food is constantly changes on the table to see if anyone else will notice. Like kind of like the thing with like Bella with the ketchup bottle. Did they edit it or something? Because I feel like now in the widescreen version you can see her putting ketchup on the food.
In what movie?
In Twilight. Sorry,
Okay,
I didn't preface that.
You said Bella, so I figured.
Yeah. But there's like an infamous scene of her going with the ketchup dispenser, just like this, and there's like nothing coming out. But I feel like they edited it or something because now if you watch it, there's ketchup coming out of it.
Probably. It's like when someone has a watch
We need
on.
someone on that.
I don't know.
Because people would go to Forks and then people would go to the diner and they would like recreate the.
I would guarantee that Mel Brooks has made a movie where like the food changes on the table.
That's kind of like the or like the Scary Movie, I think 3, when the sheriff has like the hat
big-
that gets bigger and bigger.
Cameron
like, it's just
Manheim.
stupid. Or did you see like on this? I think it's the same one, or is it the third one where they make
That's the Sign spoof.
which one has the like the Grudge? No, or like the Grudge where
I
Anna
think it
Faris
is
in
that
it.
one.
Scary movie.
Well, it's
But which
3.
one though? Is it 3
Oh,
also?
I don't know.
Yeah.
4 is when it gets like weird and stupid. That's like when they do, like the World of Worlds and all that stuff, right?
That's where she's like Mitsubishi.
Yeah. There's a scene where she's like got a turtleneck sweater, and then as she's like backing away like the sweater as it kind of like gets bigger.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it gets higher. Like that's like the dumbest. That is very Mel Brooks of them to do that. Yeah, I love that.
Every
That's like
time
my
I'm
favorite
here,
kind.
we end up talking about Scary Movie. Every time I'm here, I talk about Scary Movie.
What is it about you?
What is it about Scary Movie?
I don't know. It's very.
Well, no, it's just like one of my favorites.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Well, we actually have a topic tonight.
Yeah.
Did you know?
Scary movie.
I saw the chat.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't.
Oh no, was it the chat? Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
it.
Okay. We have a chat. We had a chat. We did because usually it's KMS, but tonight it's DKS.
KMS.
Katana Manny Suzette.
Oh.
Well, because Say Yes was based on the drag names of
the abbreviations of 3 names.
Bleep, Apple, and Suzette.
I
And
do
now-
remember hearing that.
And then we were wanting to do it because it was me, Mandy, and Suzette. It was like we want to do KMS, and we just think it's really funny and dark.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
So what are we tonight?
DKS.
What does that stand for?
Or we could be SKD. We could be dicks or skid.
Oh.
Or kids.
Fuck the kids.
There's a lot of different ways to go with that, actually. Anyway, we have a topic. It's drag families. So we've talked about this before. But we have
it was
some-
more relevant like a month ago, but we didn't have an episode last month because we were all busy and Suzette was out of town. So we just skip that one. But it was very apparent. A lot of people were announcing drag babies and drag families, or
Okay, I'm gonna start there. Like, not to shade anybody and not to name any names, but I think first we need to establish like a marker of time, because time isn't a marker, right? Like someone could be doing drag.
time is a construct.
Time is a construct, but you could be doing drag for like 5 years and do it once a year, and you've done it 5 times, whereas someone else could do it 10 times in 1 month, and they've done more drag than you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the mileage, I guess, for someone before it's like, oh, it's okay for you to have a drag kid now, or like, how tall do you have to be to have a drag kid?
Well, let me preface this by saying, like, there are drag families, and then there are like chosen drag families, which I feel like are similar, but like they both have like their own kind of categories. Like, I'm all for having a chosen family that you like. It's a collective of people that you just spend your time with, and
You
that's
vibe with,
your sisterhood, brotherhood, and.
But with that, do you establish mother? Do you establish father?
I see with that's where we get into the whole like mother daughter.
Yeah.
Like, this is my daughter. This is my co-parent daughter that we're sharing. Again, these are all like
weekends, I
valid
have
things.
them.
Like, there has been valid and like everything. Okay, everything's valid. It's just the topic comes up from like what is it when it comes to very certain instances? Is it even necessary for that part?
I think it's what value is added, because if it's just your person that already does drag, is that a mom?
See, I think back in the day, our day and age is different now also, because like, and then dating the 2000s and earlier, like people did have to like literally like live on the couch with their drag mother because they got kicked out of their house, or things like that. So like they actually had like a motherly
Well, it comes from
bond.
1970s New York gay culture.
Yeah,
where
the
it
ballroom
wasn't
culture.
Ball culture.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't a drag mother. It was a house mother.
Yeah,
and your house mother literally taught you how to live as a queer person in 1970s New York.
I watch Pose.
mm-hmm. I think.
What about Paris is Burning?
Yes.
Oh well,
I'm
here.
not culture.
Touch the skin.
I will say that people always bring up Paris is Burning like it's like the holy grail of like queer movies, and it is. But don't quote me on this, but I don't think that the people who were featured in that movie benefited from the film.
They did not.
Yeah.
No.
A lot of them, I think, later on went on to be like, we didn't like that director. She took advantage of us and she exploited us.
I think
even though ultimately it did shed light on something that a lot of people would not have seen otherwise. I think when it comes to like financial stuff and compensation, I don't think they were all compensated. Some of them passed away in the middle of the movie being filmed. So
well, and I think like it's an important slice of like real life, right? But
yeah,
I think it's good to acknowledge it, much like no American is like, hey, let's give land back to the Native Americans. Let's just acknowledge that we're on it, which is like, we can't bring those people back to life. We can't pay them. So the best we can do is acknowledge it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah. So like in, I think I know what you mean. Like we can't like
we can't rectify it, which we could with land, but
so what does that have to do with what we were talking about?
Like it's good to talk about Paris is Burning. It's good to reference.
Oh yes,
it
yes,
and
yeah.
acknowledge it. But like,
let's not negate the fact that people did not. Some people probably did. I mean, there are people who went on like to be on talk shows and stuff, and they're like, oh, I did very well. I'm very happy, whatever. And then some people were like, no, fuck her. I don't like her and the director and blah, blah, blah. And they're because they made like an unofficial sequel to it. Was like Looking Good, Feeling Gorgeous. I think I could be wrong. That's what that song from RuPaul's like Looking Good, Feeling Gorgeous is from. It was like the theme song for that movie. I could be wrong. I guess.
It was a sequel?
Not like a sequel, but it was like a spiritual successor. It was like a 2000s, like it was almost like a decade later after Paris is Burning. So like what that kind of community was like in like the 2000s ish.
Got it.
If I'm not mistaken, correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. Rowan, they're like the only one.
So that's what a house mother was, and then drag mothers came from house mothers.
Mm-hmm.
So like my drag mom taught me everything that she could, right? And like I've certainly grown and learned on my own since then.
Was she a performer?
She was a performer way back, like when Apple and Mercury were starting.
Okay.
Yeah, she performed with them. And I found her like 2015. I'm burping sushi, sorry. And I started doing drag in 2017. But like I didn't know how to do makeup. Like she taught me my makeup. Well, she did my makeup.
But so how did it all come about though? As far as like, did she go? Would you like to join my family, or were you like, I need your help?
Okay. Yeah, I've told you the story, right?
I think so, but I forgot.
Okay. So when I started, like most drag performers, you crave knowledge, right? Like you crave input so you can like craft your own persona, craft your own aesthetic, craft your own look. And so I was craving looks and personas. And there was a performer on Mondays who would sometimes host along with Apple. And I thought that person, like they were like, hey, if you were my drag kid, you could be Susie Q. And I was like, that's cute. I just wanted knowledge. But then they never ever responded to messages when I'd be like, hey, I'd love to learn, or what can you teach me, or like let's hang out, like a month or two later. But meanwhile, my drag mom, who I call my drag mom now, but not then, she was doing my makeup every Monday night for after hours. And like she would help me go through songs and be like, you shouldn't do that, you should do that, try doing this when you do it, you know, like stuff like that. And sometimes she'd come, but other times I'd just get to her house at like 7 o'clock. She'd do my makeup, and I would clunk down her stairs in my with my suitcase at like 8:45, and that was it.
But like, do you still consider her your drag mom though?
Always, yeah, because that first year wouldn't have happened without her.
Okay.
And at some point, like towards the end of the first year, I was like, oh my god, this is my drag mom. This is the person teaching me, guiding me, helping me become a drag performer. Like without her, I wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I had the courage, I guess, but like courage is nothing if you don't have the tools. So I think she gave me the tools. So she did a couple shows with me at Punchline. But she won't come out anymore, like in drag.
I've only met her out of drag.
We just texted yesterday, I think, because I drove by her house and I was like, oh, I have to tell her something about what's currently going on in my life. So you don't have it. You have a drag mom, Misty Eyes.
I've always said that my drag mom was YouTube, because this was like in 2013. So there were very few at the time people on YouTube that were doing drag. And it was Misty Eyes, Misty Maven, which is Pete Prelude, and funny enough, there was like another Misty. Her name was Misty Valley Paramount, and she also did makeup tutorials, but she only did makeup, and that was it. They didn't really post anything else other than just makeup videos, so I don't know if they performed or whatever. And they all did very different genres of drag makeup. Like Misty did like the big like clown white with the big eyebrows, glitter on the brow, like glitter on the lip, you know, like old school drag. And then Misty Maven did more like modern, like Mac counter drag, like almost. It was like realistic, but a little bit exaggerated eye shape, stuff like that. And then Misty Valley Paramount did like kind of almost. She did like. I don't want to say like cross-dresser drag, but she did like kind of like Chanel from season 1 of Drag Race, or like Derek Barry, kind of like real, kind of like passing almost makeup, kind of like it didn't look very. She did some draggy, but it was all like she looked kind of like a thicker Courtney Act, kind of like not ugly per se, but like it looked kind of cross-dressy. But at the time, it was like really pretty because there was not a lot of soft drag on YouTube, and so I learned from just watching that and then finding out what worked for me based on that. But as far as like navigating the business of drag, that was kind of something I just did on my own. And then as far as like mentorship goes, so we probably should have broke this down a little bit before, like when it comes to motherhood or parenthood of drag, like what exactly does that entail per se? And it's like a individual thing, like it's an instance-based thing. Where I joke that my drag mom was YouTube, but as far as in-person mentoring, I didn't have a drag mom. And when I was coming up, I was like the only one in like my circle of friends that kind of had like a higher knowledge of drag culture and history and stuff like that, because I was so obsessed with it that like I knew about. Like, even though I wasn't doing it, I knew what it should look like or what I should strive for. And I think that a lot of queens in like 2013 or 14 didn't really have much of like a taste level. Not that I had like
Like
a
a
high
concept.
yeah,
Like a
it was like when I started like Ease of Paradise, like half of us weren't even wearing lashes.
Oh.
Or they weren't wearing lashes, or they weren't covering their brow. And I say half, meaning I was, but the rest weren't. And like they weren't wearing pads.
But okay, so I'm gonna go to that moment in time. You start Eves of Paradise. I want that Skittle. Sorry. It's green and I like the green Skittles. I don't actually want it, but like okay. So like you start Eves of Paradise. How many people started with you?
It was the very first show. It was me, Helen. It was me, Helen, Rubik's Q, and whatever Rubik's Q's husband's name was at the time, and then Sandra St. James. She had like what they had
Monroe.
Like, that was like their second or third drag name. They
Oh,
was, like,
okay.
I think it was like a diva, a dare, or something for a minute or something. But it was that was like the core group. Because we used to go out to the club and just go out and drag and just hang out.
Did they do drag?
We did it casually.
But like, so
like we never performed. We just kind of I did one performance at UOP. I did one at like Stockton Pride, and that was it. And the rest was just me just getting dressed up. I was basically cross dressing at that point because I was wearing like Dee Dee's Discounts like dresses and heels and like Amazon wig and makeup. I mean, my makeup was pretty heavy, but we would literally just go to the club for fun and just kind of hang out and dance.
But like they didn't start because of you.
No,
they didn't see you and say like, "Oh,
I
I want to do
how
that
we even
too."
met. To be honest with you, I forgot how we knew each other before. Like we met somehow. We might have actually met at like Stockton Pride or something that night at Paradise, and we just started hanging out. I could not tell you, this was over a decade ago, so I don't remember. But there was a time when we were like friendly, and we would go out to the club just for fun and just get dressed up and go out like on a whim.
Okay, so that is not any cast of Paradise that I never knew about.
Mm-mm.
So other people came along.
We've had like a dozen different casts of different people.
Sure, but certainly some of them started from watching, right?
A lot of us, yeah. I think I've had the privilege of being a lot of people's first drag show or first drag queen they saw, and whether it was on YouTube or not or in person. So a lot of people, not saying that they started drag because of me, but seeing it and having access to a show weekly gave them kind of like an inkling to start.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's my point. Like a lot of people came out and started because you were doing it, and they became your friends, but they never called you their drag mom.
No, but I've been very many people's drag like aunties. Like I consider myself. Like I was Juliana. I always consider myself Juliana Budget's auntie in the beginning because she was Helen Heels' daughter which is so funny to say out loud, for like a year or two, and I was like kind of the one that was on the side that was like, when it came to like very adamant, like you shouldn't do this, you can't do that, you should do this.
You were a stern auntie.
No, that was Helen.
Oh, okay.
And I would be like, and it was good advice. It was like business stuff, like you should delete old flyers, you should keep your things streamlined, you should present yourself this way, and like say what you will about Helen. I've said it all about Helen, but like when it comes to like networking and stuff, she did have it pretty down. Like she was pretty well off in that way. So I will give her that. But she would be like, you need to do this, you need to do this, and you need to do that, and I would be on the side, like on the couch of like, you don't have to do that. But I'd be like, but I was like, but listen, but I was like, you don't have to do all that. Don't worry.
You were like the fun auntie.
Well, because I'm like, everything she was doing and saying, I was like, I'm not doing any of that, and I was doing okay for what I thought I was doing. Like, my goal in drag was not to like work my way up the social ladder of networking and getting every gig I could possibly get and do this and all that stuff. But if that's a totally valid thing to want to do. Like, if you want to be successful, she was giving her advice to make herself marketable and whatever, like that stuff. So I don't know, I can't speak for like anything personal between them, but whatever like star quality that we saw in Juliana, the spark, she had that from the get-go. We just kind of had to like get it, like we had to chisel a star out of her because we knew that she had it already in her. So we had to kind of find it. And there's people you'll discover, like you'll meet people in the drag scene that are like just starting out, but you can see like they have something already like that's in there.
Potential.
Yeah, and it's just like you can't just learn that. And it's like if they choose to be like mentored by you, you can be like, okay, I don't want. I think as a mentor, you should be like, they have something that's theirs, but I need to help them find how to let that out rather than make them be a carbon copy of myself.
Well, I think that's. Oh, you were.
What I wanted to ask is like, do you think that that's it though? Is like you have to seek the person out as the parent, or how do you feel about like when people come up to you and are like, would you mind being my drag mom?
No one's ever asked me to be their drag mom.
I think they're too intimidated.
I think they are, but it's like I also am very picky. Like I haven't had anyone in the last like decade really speak to me like that way, where I was like, oh, like I want to be like their drag mom. I think the last person that thought that about was Batty Omen.
Oh yeah.
And we saw where that went. So.
I've entertained
I still like Batty, or I like Omen now. I just don't like their drag family.
the conversation about like possibly like mentoring people, but like no, and I mean it's way different. Like I don't think anyone's intimidated by me, but like no one's ever really asked me to be a drag mom. But I am an auntie and a tia to like 5 people.
It's very, I think, you know, like I don't know, like I don't want to have kids ever in real life. I love being an uncle because I can just come in and do whatever I want, say what I want, play with them, and be like, okay, that's all your like that's your you
like to her
you need to
real
put them to bed. You need to do what so I can play with my my like kiki with my drag nieces, but then when it comes to like anything personal, I'm like that's your mom.
Her real family. She's like, delete all your posters.
No,
Who
yeah.
does- why would you delete posters? It's like a
I
track
do that
record.
now. No, because like I hate when I go on my Instagram and I have like flyers from like old shows that it's just filling up my.
Unless it looks really good.
Because especially with mine, like where we're
Goodbye.
eating, like our flyers are the same every week. So I had like the same flyer, just different colors over and over. I'm like, I need to delete some of these flyers.
That's why I created the lolgbt account, because I was like, I don't want these flyers on my page, and that's why I sandwich them now. Like you kind of do what I do, where you put like a picture and then the flyers.
Just because of engagement wise, that's how it gets it. Because if they see
Right.
words, then
If
the
they see a flyer,
algorithm
they don't like it,
doesn't put
and
it
if they
up
don't
top.
like it, then they're not
Yeah.
gonna see your shit.
Right.
And if
unless
they
it's a
don't see-
reel or something.
Right.
Yeah, reels
Well,
get more engagement than pictures too.
Well, and like sometimes I don't know if I get tagged in a flyer, and like I know the business wants me to share it. I'll leave it up, like collaborate. I'll leave it up on my grid until the event, and then I'm like, take me off or archive it.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, just like I remove it from my main grid at least.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
like I don't want to see it. You know, I'll support it. I just don't want to see it.
I have an aesthetic, you know.
But I'm not even that kind of person. Like I hate when people like. Have you seen like not even drag, but have you ever seen like people who post like selfies of themselves and they'll have like an aesthetic picture in between like palm trees
yeah.
and then like a poster like a picture of themselves and then palm trees again. So when you see it on their thing, it's like a frame of their like lewds, like their ass pictures, but it's like themed like
Yes.
red heart neon.
That to me is like very like 2015 though. Like
people still
if
do
people
that.
still do that, I'm like,
Or when people used to like the little like generator that would make like the picture really big, so it'd be like,
Yes.
like the eye and then the eye and then the
Oh,
nose.
the 9.
Yeah.
then they break it up.
It looks so
It looks so well. It's,
Especially
as
when
soon
you
as-
post one thing,
'cause
like
when
the
you
eyes
post
are
one
really-
thing, then it's like
liking your
wonky. Yeah.
nose.
looks like a Resident
Like,
Evil
love
puzzle.
the nose.
Okay, so no one's ever asked you to be drag mom.
Not to me directly, and
not to you directly.
and everyone who I've mentored has just kind of like I don't know, just
Gone off to have children.
yes,
Yeah.
but they just kind of became my friend, and they were like I didn't take that
But-
role of like oh I'm gonna be like above you type person.
But you still give advice.
Yeah, and they give advice to me. Like it's just the what is in my butt.
I don't know.
Can we?
I took a nap on my bed today. What is this on my butt cheek? It's a vacuum seal bag.
Oh God.
What? Hold on.
Like you know, like those bags, those Ziploc bags you vacuum the air out of.
That was in your pants?
It was like on like my lower back. It was like suction to my lower back.
What?
Because when I got home from work, I just fell asleep on the bed.
She's about to deflate.
Yeah. I'm like that girl from that weed commercial. And
I feel like that
That's
was
my
like,
friend Katana. She used to be the life of the party.
I feel like that was a gag. Like
And then
all
she
of a
smoked
sudden she's
weed.
like, "What's on my butt?"
Okay, what was I saying?
So
But yeah,
okay,
like, people like like I've been their friend, and it ended up being like oh I'm like basically like your auntie because you're my drag sister's kid, like with Bijou like in the Bentleys. Like Manny is like my friend in real life. The fact that she is my friend, who is a close friend of mine, who I would consider a drag sister of mine, I'm like an extended auntie because that's her daughter.
Yeah. Well, I kind of like feel like that one's easier to put out there, because like when you are close with like another family of like the drag family, then and you're directly friends with that person, yeah, it's fun to go like, yeah, I'm your auntie, totally. But I don't think that there's like a lot of weight to it. You know what I mean? Like where the mother thing, sometimes I feel like it can be overwhelming because it feels like there's a expectation put on where it's like, but we made this up. What like
Well,
why
see,
does it have to be
but
so overwhelming?
I disagree because like I take my auntie like very seriously, right? Like because I'm not everybody's auntie.
Yeah, but you don't have to tell someone what to do and they have to do it, or like you're not like giving advice to them and they have to take it, like type of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I wouldn't be that type of mom anyway. Okay, so like I do
Or
have-
anything they do doesn't come back to represent you.
Exactly.
Because there are some people who I'm like, okay, like they're in the family, like. Do I want to be?
That I see.
I'm like, I don't know if I want to say something because I'm like, it's kind of mean, but it's like, it's just the truth, and I do like them.
Do you want to think about it for a second while I talk?
Okay, I'm going to say it and not name names, but it's going to be pretty obvious what I'm talking about. Okay. But I don't dislike this person. I like them a lot, actually. But I have seen there are people who are like part of said like a drag family, and usually like the stereotype is like, oh, like this person's gonna get bookings or whatever just because they're part of the drag family or whatever. And usually that's not the case. Usually the people can be like, oh, that they can get their own bookings because of their individual talents and their, you know, whatever. But I have seen like this particular person has been booked in like this drag family show. Like this is a drag family takeover show, or this family is presenting at this cool event. This is a whole entire drag family brunch. And it's like the only gigs they ever do. Do you get what I'm putting down?
Yes.
So I'm like, in that case, I'm like,
tonight.
Huh?
I think they're performing tonight.
Oh well, if they are, you know, and like, and then I, you know, I love them, but like, that's where I'm like, okay, what's the point of you being in this family if all you're doing is just?
I think it's just not maybe their priority, right? To be in drag all the time.
Yeah.
Oh wait. I just thought of a whole different like cast of characters that could pertain to. That could be like different.
It could be. That's what I'm saying. Like that's just
There's
one
multiple
example.
families that could be. Okay, I think you're right. Like there is a reflection on them. I think that's the thing though. Is like, I think a lot of people do pick a drag mom because they think, oh, I'm gonna get bookings.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna have to do any work.
I think it's an opportunity, but I think there also is like a vibe of like wanting to find something deeper than just community. It's like more of like a friendship that almost takes place or like takes off into like I can come to someone and it's like the emotional part of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to always be about drag, and I think people look for something deeper than just the day-to-day community that we have. And so I think that can be part of it, but I do think the bigger part is an opportunistic vibes of like, oh, you're doing really well. Let me jump on that bandwagon.
Yeah, well, because there are people. That's why I said like the whole thing being like there are people who are like chosen families that like they're in like the house of whatever because they just click well with that particular person, and I get that's where they get like the kind of like the collective. Like for me, like my cast of Eden, like we're not a drag family, but we are in a way. Like we're a collective of friends, and we're all so different, but we all have we have our own group chat.
Well, you're a sisterhood.
Yeah,
and I think a drag sister is like. I think everyone calls everyone a drag sister, right? But like I don't either. I think the sisterhood of paradise, of Eden, is different than like drag sisterhood. Like when you meet another drag queen from Boise and she's like, "Oh, sister."
Yeah, it's different because like if say like in Sacramento, like there's so many shows and so many venues here that like if Sacramento had one gay club and one drag show, like they would probably be like a drag family because there's always together. It's like a work family. Like you like aren't the closest, but you just see each other every week, so you just become friends on a different way. So like with us, even though we are a cast of a show, now that our show's only twice a month, we talk almost daily because we just talk shit, throw a meme in there, just make jokes and whatever. Even though we all have our own circles, like Eden is like part of our close circle, which every drag family, I think every drag circle has their circle that they hang out with and they talk every day with. And so it's like, that's, I think, the interesting part of what like the real drag chosen families come into. But it's like, now it's just like, sometimes I come into a show and like, I don't come that often. I come here like once or twice a month. and I'll just hear like, "Oh, this is my new drag daughter," or "She's my drag daughter," or "We're co-parenting this daughter," and I'm like,
Yeah.
you can just say you're mentoring them. Like you can just say like, "Oh, I'm helping her out." Like,
Right, my new friend who started drag. This is my friend who wanted to start drag, and they knew I did it.
yeah, we're
so
both
they're tagging along.
Like we're both in NDS, but that's my daughter.
And sometimes I feel like they only celebrate their wins. Like, you know what I mean? Like when they have a good night, they're like, "That's my drag daughter."
Yeah,
Okay.
or like, "Oh, my daughter's
They weren't
being
last
my-
week
or
when they
like,
fell the fuck on the floor.
Yeah, like my daughter's being too much right now.
Throwing up in the bathroom.
I'm like, it's like that was their because it's like that person, like their daughter. That's just who they were before, and they're because for me, I'm like, what is the influence you're giving on them? That's giving them that's your daughter. Like, what are you giving? What are you offering to them?
Right.
Like, if you can't give them a booking, what can you offer? Can you give them makeup tips? No. Can you give them fashion tips? Probably not.
Can you guide them through the navigation like challenges?
Probably not, because they're not getting booked
bookings. Right. That's what I'm saying.
But if it comes down to emotional support, like that kind of thing, then that's fine.
Yeah, I
That's
could get
totally
behind
fine.
that, and that's fabulous. But
But also, it comes down to like, oh, I didn't know y'all were friends like that because y'all don't give me that vibe.
yeah, it doesn't get that vibe sometimes, but
Yeah.
sometimes it does, and I sometimes feel like the odd one out when I'll be at like on the patio and I'm like, well, there's that drag family, and I feel like I'm over here by myself now, you know. Like,
Well, you
adopt
had
me.
yours.
Can you add me to your family?
You know what
Can I be your daughter?
I do have one important thing to say about being like a drag mother, I guess. Because like what?
It's kind of cool. Are you part of a drag family? Are you in like in a collective of?
We have audience tonight. We're not talking to the wall.
But you're not like this is the house of. Oh yeah, see, but like, that's different. But like.
But you
But
also
also,
have
you've
a
been
lot
doing drag for a while now.
You have a lot to teach. Like you have a lot to give, right? I think you do. I think you have a lot to offer. Yeah. Do you want to say something? You can. I mean, come up here and we'll give you the mic. Like
Okay,
it's fine.
can I say something?
Yes.
Please.
About this? I have a mic. But when we don't have to say who's in the audience, but
Do you want us to, or
I think I said
do
it
you want
already.
us not to say or
did you?
say? No, you didn't say it.
But it was like probably like
can
not
say it.
even. Well, you had been doing it a little bit longer than me, but we did like the whole Max Drag thing right together, and then like not even like 4 months later, we're both asked by someone to be drag parents, right? And
Like
we
collect
both kind of
together?
had similar response, huh?
Together.
Together.
Oh, okay.
But we both kind of had similar responses where it's like, I feel like I'm new. I'm a baby. Like I'm just a baby. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I'd love to be part of a family, but my thing is like I'm still navigating who the fuck I am. How I don't know that I offer anything.
Right, and like I didn't want to be a drag mom for like the first like 7 or 8 years, and that's okay. So I'm gonna say my one part, and then I'm gonna go get Dr. Pepper because I'm craving it, and I like giving into my cravings.
Dr. Pepper.
I think an important part, the most important thing that I think about being a drag mom that I've learned, because I do have a kid, right? Like I have a bar kid, and they do drag once a year, and then they're my drag kid. You don't know?
Wait, who is it again?
Abel.
What
is that?
Oh, that's not what the vibe is in the scene.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I know. I am fully aware. But like, so like I was showing someone the picture from like the employee show, and it's like the two of us, and they were like, "Oh wow, like she's so much prettier than, or she's so pretty." And then I told Abel, and Abel was like, "Well, I'm prettier than you," and I was like, "Good. Like if that's, I mean, you didn't do your makeup, but like good. Like if you're prettier than me, like that's what I think a parent wants." Is their kid to go further than them.
That's probably why I don't want one, because I'm too selfish.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to, because I want to. Like I'm still trying to get myself out there. Like I'm not trying to push someone else up there, unless it's a whole different thing. Like if I had a drag child, it'd have to be like a king or a thing.
Yes,
because I'm too.
When you said did you say they're so selfish?
I am.
That's how I feel.
Because I'm like I want to be
too
the pretty
selfish,
one,
but I also feel like it's like a tug of war. It's like me need this, and it's like, well, I'm at the end of the day, I'm sorry, but I got to do myself. I started this for
first.
me.
Sorry.
What did you just say?
I said I gotta put me first.
Yeah.
That's from like what was that show with Taraji P. Henson and I don't know if it was like Empire or something. It's like a Twitter reaction. I gotta put me first.
I gotta put me first. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what that's.
The only thing I saw is a video of her saying that, and the caption says Shakespeare when he writes the word like thinks, like me thinks. I gotta put me first. Anyway, continue. Sorry, stemmed.
I was just watching some. Oh yeah, it was. I think I was watching Modern Family, and they were just talking about that. They're like, why do you say me before it? Like me want a cookie. But with the whole like drag thing, I feel like I am that way. I get very selfish, and I don't know that I can contribute to anything that is going to make someone's life easier in a scene, because I'm more worried about myself half the time.
Yeah, like I said, like I was just saying, like I could probably, if I had a drag child, I'd probably have to be a king or like a thing, or like I don't know, like someone who's just not like me. Like it has to be something different, because I don't want to ever have like a thing of like, oh, they're just like a mini me version or like a younger me version, I guess.
Right.
Because I just wanted like my own thing, and my whole brand has been me being my own thing. That Katana is just a standalone thing that I've always liked, that being separate. Like she's her own. There's no like aesthetic, you know. At least I don't think there is. Like I mean, I have like a go-to look, but like I don't have a constant like brand that I wear. That I look different every month or so, depending on what I'm hyper fixated on. So
I think you both have things to offer, but
I think we're all singers.
Nothing that we want to give though.
Yeah, but I think you're thinking about like, what do you have that you do have abundance of or excess of that you could give?
Ass.
I was going to say the same thing.
No, I feel like here's the thing. It's like, I feel like I am pretty knowledgeable of like, only been doing this 4.5 years, but I feel like I've kind of grasped the flow of the scene. You know what I mean? Like how it works and how to be respectful towards people.
Is that enough to be a drag mom?
Well, no. I mean,
I
like,
think so.
Well, it can be, but it's also like I'm not gonna. I don't sew myself. Like so I don't feel like I'm gonna sit there and help someone with a costume ever. But I have helped someone with a costume many a times, and I bought you gloves once. But it's like I just don't have like. Well, okay, I do have a lot to offer to be a drag parent, and I am a drag parent or was a drag parent. I don't know, but it just is like one of those things where I go. I navigate through the scene differently than some people would want to, I guess. Like I don't feel like everyone is as I don't know how to even describe it. Like socially I'm just put myself out there, and some people don't, and that's going to be like your own sabotage in a way.
Well, I think that's like, that is something that you can teach somebody, right? Like I know Rose has had a couple of drag kids, and like she's encouraged them to like get out and talk to people. And some people need that. Like I don't need that. You don't need that. But like some people need to be like encouraged to like mingle.
Totally. And you could totally like go out there and do it. Maybe they take that advice, but
not the audible sigh.
Do you want to say something? Come here. What do you want to? Do you want to tell me and I'll say it?
Sign it and I'll.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
No, please.
Please.
We thought maybe you were doing that thing where people like when they want to talk, they make noise. Okay. Noted. And I think you have a lot to offer too. Like I think you have a certain level of polish and professionalism. Like what if there was somebody who didn't need your help dancing or getting gigs or like.
It's everyone who I've like, if anyone was to walk up to me like was like, can you give me advice or help on this? I'd be like, yeah. I don't have to be your drag mom to give you help on something. And that's why I've been so many people's like drag auntie, because I've given them like leftover drag I never wore, or like I just listened to them talk, and I just was there for them in that moment. Not that the drag moms weren't, but I like to be like the extra caregiver, that if their drag mom or whatever is not there, I can still be there to help them, or just to give them ease about whatever anxieties they have about it, and just be like, it's not a big deal. It's always been like, I'm like the cool like, and like, no big deal, don't worry about it. Like it's just drag. Like don't worry about it.
And I think I prefer that aspect of it. I don't want to be responsible for someone.
Because it's just like, yeah, I don't want to be responsible. And I'm like, and then a lot of people who I feel like, oh, they have real something like that potential. That's like they can be their own person.
Yeah.
They go and be someone's drag child, and it's like, well, now you're just one of 5. That's like you had your own thing, and now like you're one of someone else.
Well, I think the best version of it is like when somebody when somebody stays themselves and that relationship is more personal, you know? Like it's less business focused. It's less about getting gigs and it's more about like, wow, I learn a lot from you and I
Yeah,
like hanging out with
totally.
you, and like it just makes like you're my mentor. It's basically a mentor, right?
Yeah. And it's hard. I mean, I'm not really that like I don't have my finger on the pulse of drag that much out here, but I feel like there's very few people I've seen where I'm like, oh, like I can see this person being a child of someone else. A child has really helped come into their own and be like I think a good example of that is like Manny Petty, where like Manny had something going for her when she first started, and then being Bijou's daughter made her like evolve into like what Manny is now, like a full-fledged Manny. Like,
More feathers.
yeah, like she literally went from like baby Pokemon, and then she evolved into like the full like the full vision of what Manny Petty could be, and I think that's what a good drag family can do.
I agree.
But also a good drag artist can do that kind of on their own anyway. But I think being in a certain drag environment can kind of expedite it a little bit more. Like she grew so fast.
Yeah.
And I've seen some people who start and they just do their own thing, and then they grow. Like Azutana like came out of nowhere.
Azutna.
She's not anyone's drag child, right?
No.
I don't think
And
so.
she did everything on her own, like not alone, but like she has a vision and her own individuality, and like she can stand her own, and she has polished in her unpolished way. Like,
Well,
she can
yeah.
look like a monster, but she looks like a put together monster.
And then to see from day one, it's just like, the fuck?
And they have
Amazing.
they have that vision from like the beginning. Like,
No, totally.
you can't learn that point of view. Like, you have to just have that. At least if you had that one thing, like that lore about you, that backstory, like you can learn everything else aesthetically or whatever. But if you don't have stage presence, if you don't have these things, like that's like the one thing that'll like you'll be dead in the water. Like if you don't have stage presence or whatever, it's
You know
like,
who said that best? Aurora.
yeah.
She said you can learn how to do makeup, you can learn how to sew or do hair, or like you can learn style, you can learn all that stuff.
But you can't learn
like,
how to be pretty.
You can't learn stage. What? No, what'd you say?
You can't learn how to be pretty.
Oh,
It's in
well.
Drag Race.
I mean, but you can learn how to be pretty. I mean, people tell me I'm pretty, but like you can't learn stage presence. Like you either have it or you don't. And like I know I've seen performers, and I'm like, what are you doing this for?
Yeah, I've seen some.
Themselves.
I've seen some where
They're
like
having
they're
fun.
yeah, but also sometimes they don't like that they are.
That's the
You
other
can see the
part,
gears
yeah.
turning in their head. I'm like, do you like doing this? Like,
Or my favorite is when like I think this was so long ago, I don't know that they're still in the scene, but this performer was like they came on and they just couldn't stop laughing at themselves because they're like, what am I doing? It was at like I don't even think it was NDS, I think it was like when it was still FTLP, and this person comes out, it was like their first time, and they're all like just stumbling around like trying to navigate in the heels, and they're just going during the lip sync like, what am I doing?
something about that would make me kind of laugh and watch.
I
Like,
probably have it on video.
you know
I'll
how
pull
like
it
it's
up.
like if they're having fun, you're having fun or whatever. Like if
Yeah.
if you're not having fun, they're not having fun. Like if someone's out there just laughing, I'm probably gonna laugh too. Watching like, what are they laughing
Yeah.
at? I want to laugh. What's the joke? Like, rather than have them just be like, it's like I don't know. It's just like.
Well, and lately I feel like not lately. This has always been a thing, but when people go out there and it's just like all 18 tricks that I got, I'm gonna put them right here in this number. I'm like, but this is a slow song, and they're like, drop to the what's that called? Drop split, and then they're like,
Yeah.
ka, and it's just like, what is happening? Why did you? That's not the vibe of this song.
Well,
Yeah.
You need a drag mom.
Right, that would
Yeah.
help. You've like we've talked before, just like off camera, and you basically once or twice. Drag is basically an amplifier of something else you can do, right? Like I think what you actually said to me was you have a leg up if you start dragging. You already can do makeup or hair or dance.
I think like there's like a what's the word, like like I don't know, do you play RPGs at all?
Yeah.
Like a role
Role-playing
like,
games.
Yeah, like you can, so like when you pick an RPG, if you do like a character creation or whatever, Like you can start your character with like having a strength and a weakness, whatever. So like
attributes.
yeah, so like oh, I want to have like a fighter person, so like their strength is like their biggest like attribute. But if I want to have like a mage or whatever, like a wizard or whatever, like their wisdom. Or
Oh, this is like what they play on Stranger Things.
kinda. But like no, actually yeah, like D&D, yeah. So like if you start off with like oh, like I'm really really strong in dancing, but I suck at like makeup, or if I'm really good at sewing, but I'm not good at hair. Like I think the best drag performers make like they start off with one sole.
Well, and then we added theater.
Theater's
that.
one, yeah, like
Right, because
like,
that's us.
especially like a lot of like drag race winners have had like one sole, like oh they were at least strong in one category.
Well, and I mean, this is like something like even like taking Drag Race. If you go down the line, like Bob did comedy before he was Bob the Drag Queen, and Bianca was doing comedy before she was Bianca Del Rio.
And she was a Broadway like quality costume designer.
Right, and like who else? Adore Delano
Was a singer.
Was a singer, and well, there's like. It's. I mean, the casts are littered with people who had a talent, and then drag just kind of put the spotlight on them.
I really feel like if you have some kind of like hidden talent, even if it's like not that good, if you have some weird talent and you do it in drag, it's like 10 times more impressive. That's like whenever I pull out like my sword play or whatever, like I have very basic knowledge of that stuff. Like I'm not even trained. I just do it a lot. But doing it in drag, everyone's like, whoa.
Oh no! When I was in Vancouver, this girl came out. I went to one show that wasn't like court related, and a girl came out with the cello, and she played like a basic scale, right, like up and down, and then "Release Me" by Agnes came on, and she but she mimed the rest of the song on the cello, and I was like, she proved she could play it, and then she fake played it.
Yeah, see, that's one thing. Like, she knew she can play a little bit of it, but then she knew that she had to do something different to amplify the performance to make it more entertaining.
Right.
Like, when you have, like, the knowledge to, like, oh, like, because sometimes I go back and watch my old performances. I'm like, why was I doing this, like, for 4 minutes straight when I should have just done this or whatever? So I think that is.
If only your drag moms had been more active in your life.
No, really, like, because the girls that I was with weren't doing better than I was,
No.
like, so it's just like I had no one to go, I had no one to go off of. I had no one to aspire to, because the only people that were doing drag longer than me in the scene were the court girls, and we've seen how they look.
Oh, the court girls?
Yeah.
Look, some court girls are really pretty. Some
In 2013, mind you.
Well, some were pretty then, and like even now, like some court girls are pretty, and some court girls are there.
Not the ones I saw.
Well, you ate the court of Stockton.
Yeah.
Oh, we ate them.
Mm-hmm.
We absorbed them.
Yeah, like
That's why
there
mine
weren't
is-
like people like Scarlet Sky at the time. Like there was no like pretty queens or whatever. Like they wanted me to be in it for a long time because they wanted someone fresh and young in there, and I'm
And
like,
here you are. You have a title.
I do, but yeah, I guess they got around to me in a way.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You coming to my step down?
When is that?
The 11th.
Saturday.
Yeah.
I might. I'm off the weekend because I have brunch that next day. Where is it at?
Oh, I have to tell you the ticket price. I know. It's at Turnvine. Entry is $140. Yep. There is a way that people can come for
Okay.
less if you help set up. I can tell you about that later. Well, set up, not clean up. Yeah. But I don't know. That's what I was actually texting my drag mom about the other day. Because like it's been such a journey for me that I was like, oh hey, because I remember when I ran for Empress, I see her once a year at this point, and like that was when I got to see her then, and I went to her apartment, and like it's so weird to sit there now in her apartment. You know when you visit your grandparents when you're an adult?
No, because they're dead.
Oh well, I mean,
I was like thinking the same thing.
oh my God, did you ever have did you have grandparents when you were an adult?
I had grandparents when I was like 20.
Okay, that
Yes.
counts.
Yeah,
okay, yes.
Yes, I was just trying to be funny.
I know it was funny and I felt bad, but like you know when you go as a little kid, it's different. And then you go like when you can drive to your grandparents' house for the first time.
Oh yeah, I did.
It's no. Oh, well, you
because
didn't drive.
my grandparents lived in Massachusetts.
It's a little bit surreal.
I flew in.
Okay, well maybe this is a unique experience to me, but like it's a little bit surreal to be there as an adult, like a fully autonomous adult. You can just leave if you want, you know. Like you're not like now you're an adult like they are, and so it's weird. It's weird to be back at my drag mom's house.
Well, it's kind of like that when I go to my my mom's house.
Okay, that counts.
Yeah, like it's my childhood house, but I just don't like. I just go in there, and it's just to me, it's just a house now.
And she's an adult like you, like she's your mom, but right. And so that's kind of what it's like. And it's like I have the childhood memories of like, oh, that's the table she did my makeup at.
Oh
And-
yeah,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
yes, yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
Okay, yeah. So I should have said mom, not
Yeah.
Okay.
When I was little, my grandma would take me to Macaroni Grill or Laboo. And then she always made me pinky promise her when I got my license, I would pick her up and take her to dinner or like lunch at Laboo or Macaroni Grill. And she died before I got my license.
That's so sad.
Well, now she's saying Laboo.
Have you ever just gone like? Have you ever? Okay, that's
Stupid.
That's so
bitch.
stupid.
Remember how they'd sing to you at Macaroni Grill?
Dude, have you ever like gone like alone and it's been like it's just is for us?
No. Well, here's the thing.
We
I
should
don't
go.
like
What-
Macaroni
that's-
Grill anymore.
Oh, where
And-
is there? Are they even open anymore?
Yeah, in Elk Grove.
Ours closed in Stockton.
Here's I've had it.
We
They're
absorb
just
them
too
too.
expensive for kind of like food that I could make at home. And then, but I do like Laboo. I should do that. I mean, I've ate there. I'd never thought about my grandma while I was there though.
I've only been there once for like a rehearsal dinner.
I wanted to go there and get an apron for the Laboo night.
Oh, that'd be.
And I was
cute.
just gonna
Yeah.
wear 2 aprons, and it was Laboo, and I didn't get to, and I was sad.
Maybe we can go and I'll be like an old lady drag and I'll be like your grandma and then you can pretend.
Please, but you have to like smoke a cigarette the whole time, and then be like, "Hey, I'll be right back," and
In
then
the
smoke
rest-
a bowl. And
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So drag mom.
to be
so
my grandma.
you have to add, be able to add, and I think that's the thing is I think you just haven't. You might never have a drag kid, right? Like I'll never have a real drag kid.
I'm not opposed to it. They have to speak to me in a way where I'm like, okay, like, because the idea, like, when I see people do like photo shoots and stuff, and like, I'm such a visual person, I'm like,
Yeah.
I would like to like debut a drag child and like do
Make it
stuff
pretty like
with like
that.
videos and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, like,
My tits are
in that
fine.
way, but I'm also the same kind of way. Like, not even it's just a whole different thing. But like when it comes to like dating, like I don't think I could actually date another drag queen.
Do you think like is it like 100% guarantee, or do you think I don't?
It just
can't cross that
it's
line.
the same kind of thing where I'm like I just don't want to be like compared to each other or like be
But
like
could you date a drag king?
yes. Like I said before, like I talked when Rose was here. Like me and Felix Orion went on a date once,
Right.
and otherwise, like if it had gone like more serious, then I would have been okay. Like because their drag is so different than mine that I'm like I don't.
You can't really compare it.
Yeah.
I think like for me, like I know I can't. I don't know. I don't think I could date a drag queen ever. But I definitely know that if I had a drag kid, they can't be a non-dancing, quirky weirdo.
Why
Right?
not?
Because what am I going to teach him? Right? Like, I got nothing to teach you if you already do all the things I can do.
So are you gonna teach them how to dance? So if they
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, so if they already know how to dance,
If they already know how to dance, I can teach you how to add a little bit of camp. You know, I can. If you already know how to perform, then I can show you how to like get some gigs and network yourself. But like, if you come to me and you're like, okay, drag mom, let's make clothes and do hair, I'm gonna be like, I don't fucking call Liz. Like, call Liz and Lovely. You know, like
and
that's,
Liz doesn't even have a drag child. Like,
no, she's a Tia.
Yeah, and it's like,
Well, she shares one with me once a year.
but it's funny. Like, oh, I'm not gonna get into that, but like, there's sometimes you see a queen where you're like, oh, like they would be like the perfect child for this other performer, and then they just go for someone completely different, and you're like, oh, that's cool too, I guess. But I can see you excelling if you were actually this other person's child or whatever. I tweeted the other day, I was like, have you ever seen like, do you ever see someone new where like, wow, like this person is like if this other person tried.
Oh, totally.
Isn't that interesting?
No,
Where I'm
I know
like,
exactly what you're.
you know, I'm just like,
meaning, yeah.
I'm like, wow, this person is like they had that like potential that I saw in this other person of mine, like a peer of mine, that they just don't push themselves to be aesthetically, you know.
Well, totally. And then I also get sometimes where I go like, I could see them being part of my family, type of thing. Like I could see we would vibe or whatever when I'm watching their performance. I'm like, I think that they'd be a good asset to the team. And then I go, no, I'm never doing fucking drag kids again.
You know what's so funny though is that the only other person I thought about, like, oh, I would be their drag mom, was your kid.
Oh,
Because I thought I saw like.
If only you had co-parented.
Well, maybe. I always said like I really wish that I don't know if you've been in the room, but I wish that Kamina Big Butt was around still, and she would have been your drag mom, so your name would have been Dixon Her Big Butt.
I remember you telling me that.
So
You know what's funny? She just texted me.
Oh my god, my problematic fave.
Well, that's also like even with Diana, I'm always like, if you were my drag mom,
Dixon her hole.
Yeah. Well, wait. What you said something that made me think of something. I think that like, I think you could have a drag kid. It would just have to be the right person, and the right relationship outside of drag.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the thing that neither of you want, is you don't want, like, I don't want to say predatory, like drag kid to parent relationship, but like what am I gonna get out of this by being your drag kid? It's like, I don't have time for that.
I think the peace of mind I have, that I don't have anything to offer them really. Like the only thing would be like, well, I can give you a spot at Eden for the next 12 months before it ends, but other than that, I can't get you at bookings anywhere. Whereas there are some people who are like, they get booked and they're like,
You're not gonna insist. When you get booked, they get booked. That is my least favorite thing, but I'm gonna say this right to the camera. When somebody hits me up and they're like, "Can I get booked?" and I'm like, "Sure, I'll work you in." And they're like, "Okay, you have to book my drag daughter too." Like,
or what about when people? What about? Okay, this makes more sense. Like, if someone's booking, say, if you had drag kids, what if they're like, "Oh, like, can I book you for your show?" and you bring one of your daughters, without knowing like the caliber of your drag daughter's abilities?
No, yeah. See, that's the thing. Is like,
because it happens.
No, I don't know.
See, my other thing to go with that too is like, I would find myself, and I do this even to my friends. Like, I think I've even hit you up. You were doing like a Taylor Swift night, and I said I will give up half of my pay to pay Pleather to be there because I know that Pleather loves Taylor Swift. Where I would do that for like I think I would go up to bat all the time for like even folklore. It would be like, hey, I think that folklore really should be in this type of
See, and
show.
Pleather's not your drag kid?
No.
But, like, that could make sense. I mean, Pleather's been doing drag longer.
Yeah, I think Merc was her drag mom for a while.
Okay, but, like, you do look out. Like, you guys look out for
Always,
each other.
but that's just, like, a thing what friends should do.
For sure. But also, like, I don't know, do friends give up pay like that?
I do. I mean, sometimes, if I don't give up pay, but, like, if someone books me for a show and I'm like, oh, I'm not available, you can ask Kamaya. Like, I'll ask, like, oh, well, my friend, I know she's reliable, and she can turn it up. So.
Oh, she's, like, on the top of my emergency list.
I'm always, like, ask Kamaya, ask Ava, ask Jet, like...
It's 8:45, and someone just called out a brunch, and I'm doing my makeup, and I'm like, uh-oh. Kamaya, Ava, lovely. Like, that's the hard list right there.
Yeah.
It's like, who can get into drag in 30 minutes?
Not me.
Your sword, it looks really good.
Thank you.
38-minute. Dude, wait, do I look normal?
I had time to get ready, but I just
Oh no, I forgot because she was like,
because I did my makeup. This is the fastest.
And she's
I've
like
ever
called me
hated.
and was like, I did that really fast. But
I
you
was
have
like,
to be
I'm
so
not gonna,
honest with me when I get there.
Because I didn't think I was gonna make it, and like, but I'm trying to be like I'm trying to be like my own drag mom. Like, I'm trying to grow and teach myself to do better and stop relying on people. And so like when by the time I got all my work done, like you've seen me the whole show, I've been texting about charity shit, and like so I was like I started painting at 8:45. And I was like, the fuck, how are you going to get there on time? And so I was going to call you both and be like, start without me. And I was like, no, I'm going to do the intro. And I'm going to call someone a Rip Muscle Baby and someone else a Miss Rodeo Wyoming 2026. Like, that's my goal. And I
like
got
that
sushi.
girl in class that's like, I'm running so late, oh my God. But then enters with Starbucks and you enter with sushi.
Me,
you know what?
It's like, oh, I'm so late. Traffic was so bad with me on my ice shaking espresso. Like, yeah, I'm pretty bad at that.
Okay, wait. So we have 20 minutes ish. What do we want to cover with drag parentage?
Stop having kids.
Everybody?
No, I'm just kidding.
What? Okay, what? I think that's
Ultimately, at the end of the fucking day, no. At the end of the day, like it does not affect me in any way.
Same.
Like it doesn't affect me. It's more just like a. Well, that's interesting, I guess. But it's like, I don't know. It's like, because I've experienced people who have had drag mothers or drag families, and then like they've cut ties with them, and it's like, okay, well, what were they giving you to begin with? Like, like with like, because it's like. It lingers over them, kind of like with Ava, with after.
Socially lingers.
Like
over.
with me and we always joke about the Elena thing, but like, I'm sure people who don't know her like that still will be like, oh, like Ava Roberts, like you're Elena's drag daughter, LOL, or you were, or whatever.
Right.
So I'm like we can joke about that because we know her like that. But other people, I'm like, I don't know if anyone else are coming at her like in that same energy or not. And if they are, it's usually because they're joking like. Oh, like you dodged a bullet with that one, or or like something like that, because she's also coming around again.
But they were also close outside, like because
they're like high school friends,
right? And see, I was just thinking about that. Like I was when my drag one of my tias came up from Fresno for brunch in Jan. I think were you in the brunch? One of you was in the brunch with Melody. I can't remember. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Neither of you. But I do a lot of shows with both of you, so I assumed. But like she spent like the whole weekend. She was like, I knew that you could use some family. And I was like, thank you. Like it was like a great weekend. And then when I just was in Vancouver, I hung out with my other tia.
Oh, when
Victoria.
she was down here visiting Tall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I met her. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I met her at drag.
Okay, yeah. So like she spent the whole like she stayed like an extra day and a half to don't take after my family in that aspect. But then like my tia Victoria, like we hung out like the whole time.
The whole time?
Yeah, like pretty much. Like we went
the whole time.
We went shopping, and like she would always text me when people were going out because like they weren't telling me, but they would tell her. So she'd tell me where to go. Like I don't know. It was really nice to have drag family in both instances, but I don't know. Like
that was a while back.
Late January.
Oh, never mind.
This month's going by so fast, though. Like it's
this whole
April.
year is going fast. Like everything's just rapid.
I was thinking of a time that she was in town, but why would she be in town? Maybe
She
another
comes for
brunch.
shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. I saw you that night with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Faces.
Yes. So yeah, I don't know. It's for me. It has to do with like actual family. Like, do you actually care about someone?
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot what we're talking about.
Drag kids, drag moms.
There's a question.
And I think that too many people view it as a business proposition, and like, what can I get out of it?
Yes, I see. I think my favorite drag family types are like the ones that they're like a group of friends, and then I find out like months later they're like, oh, that's their drag daughter. I'm like, oh, really? I didn't even know because they didn't even like they don't put it out there like this is my kid, this is my daughter, y'all, this is my daughter. My daughter's being so extra. My daughter's being this, and it's just like like. They're just like they just happen to be just two friends that help each other, and I'm like that's cool to me. Like I like that. Like I would like to have a drag child, I guess that's like not like soft, like it's not hard launched or whatever. It's just like, oh, I've been mentoring them this whole time, but I do like the idea of like announcing a child and stuff like that.
Having your. Pictures.
I remember I wanted to have like my my sister because I put my sister in drag once, and I wanted to name her Broadsword, and then I wanted to name my mom because I wanted to do the First Wives Club with her. And my mom, because my mom was like Diane Keaton, so I wanted to do that, and I wanted to have my mom called Battle Axe, because I was gonna name her like I want all my drag family to be like weapon names.
Yeah.
So I've thought about it. Like I would like to have like a kunai or like a really stupid name, like,
kitchen knife,
kitchen knife, butcher knife, cleaver. Like just like the things like that. I think that'd be fun. Like, so it would be like an art.
That's a son. That's
so it'd be like
Cleaver.
Leave it to Cleaver.
Yeah.
Leave it to Cleaver. Yeah.
Yeah, Cleaver.
So I wouldn't. It would be more like an armory, not like a family. It'd be like a themed like
rock. That's a weapon. Just a drag son
like
named
Arrowhead.
Rock, paper, scissor.
Have you met the triplets?
This is rock, paper, and scissors. They cancel each other out.
Stupid.
Have you had any like funny drag names lately that came up with?
Always.
I think my favorite one. It's my Twitter name right now. It's Sheila Sheila Kames.
She look a mess.
Oh, I was going.
Give me a second. I'm not good at puns.
I just love when, like, in 2026 when I can think of it, when I can hear a new pun name, I'm like, that's funny. I haven't heard that name, and I was like, how have I never heard a pun name? And because we've gone through all
Napoleon
of the
Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite's a good one.
I think one of my because I have that list on my phone. I think my favorite. I always go back to carry my bags.
I just like when it's like that's not a name. That's just a word. Like,
I know.
That's why like Camina Big Butt was such my.
I'm so bad at puns.
Yeah.
It's just like
That's why I love
carry's a name.
Carry my bags.
My
like,
bags.
But those are very common. I see them like on the flyers. I'm like, what's their name? Like, oh, it's like, or like I'll be making a flyer for something. I'm like who's this person's name? And I'm like, oh, it's like I don't see it until I read it out loud. And I'm like, oh, it's actually kind of funny. I didn't even know that was their name because it does not sound like one.
Who?
I can't give you an example, but there's a few where like I make the flyer for them, and I'm like, I'll see it so often I don't think of how it's pronounced out loud, and then when I hear it on the mic, I'm like, oh, her name is like Diana Hole. I don't think I got Diana's name for like the first month.
I didn't at first either. There's
why wouldn't it be
6 years to get
why
Tilly
wouldn't it be
Creams?
Diana Hill? Like, this is the hill I want to die on.
Because you can die in a hole too.
I know, but like it's not like a phrase. He was like, oh, I want to die on this hill.
Yeah.
She should
But it's
rebrand
Diana.
Diana Hill.
She
Diana Fire.
She wanted hole in there somewhere.
Well, did you have a question earlier? Or? Yes. What was it?
On this stage, out of the three of us, who's the grandbaby, who's the mom, and who's the grandma?
I think I'm the grandma.
Definitely.
Because I'm just because of my
The
I'm like
knowledge, the
a
wisdom.
drag elder in
Yeah.
the scene, which is really
Well, and
weird.
then I guess it's between us who's the mom and who's the baby.
Who's the Mary?
I think honestly, I think I'm the mom. What do you
Yeah.
think?
I could see it. I also feel a little bit like the mom though, where I'm like, all right, have a kid.
Maybe.
You're
I
like
think
a
I-
cigarette. You're
I
like
think
a
because
cigarette
I
mom.
think
And
I
it's like,
give
you do your
kid
job.
energy too.
Yeah.
But I'm a needy mom. That's why I'm like, I know what the dynamic is. Like,
So you're a needy mom.
You're like the
Oh,
mom
yeah.
from like Drop Dead Gorgeous or something. Like
yeah.
yeah,
With
in,
my
like, in
one
the
hand,
trailer.
I have a
getting her hair
hook
done.
for an arm that holds my beer.
wait, I'm looking up more of these stupid names. Lazy Susan,
Lazy. I think that's the person. That isn't that
Okay.
someone. That sounds like
Yeah.
that sounds like an Australian drag name.
Gale Force Winds.
If you're a meteorologist, like that'd be kind of funny.
I'm like, who made this one up? Doja Scat. That feels like you made it up. I like Rochambeau for a king. Anyway, what do you think? Did we get it? Did we get what you think? Yeah.
What do you think?
I give grandma energy.
I see that.
I think it depends on. I think it depends on like who else is there with you, or who else is there with me. Because I think I can give like spoiled baby energy, but I think I also can give like maternal, and I think you're kind of the same.
Yeah, I can't be the same.
I just give grandma no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said,
We
that in
always
the
look to
deepest
you
way
for the-
possible.
for the end.
Like the big bad wolf.
Take me to Macaroni Grill.
I am the grandma.
I am your grandma. Have you seen that video?
Uh-uh.
Have you seen that
Oh
video?
wait, did you send it to me?
I am your grandma. Do you remember that video? It was like on Tumblr a few years ago.
Mm-mm.
It's like this video that someone made, and it's just like it was like a minute-long video, and it's just this girl, and she's like, "One day, I'm gonna have a baby." And then this music video starts, and it just says, "And you will be her mom. That baby will have a baby, and you will have this song to know that I am your grandma. I am your grandma."
No, I did
mama."
not see that.
But it's got a lot of like really interesting looks. Like she keeps changing her looks, and she's got like some like really interesting avant-garde makeup, and it's really. I'll show you when we go out.
Send it.
But it's like it was like a Tumblr video, and it was only like a minute long, and it's funny because that was like 15 years, I looked it up recently, and it was like 17 years ago or something like that. It was a long time ago. Not that they'd be a grandma by now, but like in drag years,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, in drag. That's the crazy thing about drag families is I'm older than my drag mom. I'm older than most of my aunts.
My daughter was older than me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you ever
And
think
was
of,
an actual mom.
Did you ever?
Oh, that's right.
A mummy.
Yeah.
A mom. Did you? So did you ever come up? So you wanted to do weapons.
That was my initial like old school when I had like, oh, I want to have this, but like it had to be like a cool name.
like rock. Did you ever like oh, I'm gonna have kids? Good.
No.
And this is gonna be how their name scheme is gonna go.
Oh, like in real life, like out of drag.
Oh, no, I meant in drag.
No.
Okay.
I don't want kids.
Because like you brought up
anymore,
Ava, like that's why Ava is Ava.
Ava, yeah, because Ava. Well, there was a backstory with that, but from what we were told, like all of Elena's drag kids were gonna have sin
Names, and it was Avarice.
So she was Avarice, and then
Yeah.
so was Ava Rice, and then that was the end of that.
That was yep. Well, there was Tucker.
Oh, but they never like they didn't come up with like
Because they didn't want to be like Tucker Sloth.
their gluttony.
Right. Like
But like, yeah, I see. I forget. Like, what did she even offer to Tucker? Like, because Tucker already performed well. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like
Everyone
getting,
thought Tucker was my kid.
getting a
'Cause it was
drag
Tuck,
kid.
her.
Oh.
I didn't even think about that.
Getting a drag kid that's duplicative of you is kind of not helpful for either of you. You know, like you should have a. I had no idea what I was doing, but like my drag mom, I don't know how the fuck she saw it, because like I look back at footage and I'm like, I don't see any potential in this person.
Sometimes I think as a drag peer, sometimes I'll go up to someone. Well, I won't. I'll say it behind their back. I'll be like, "What is that person offering you?"
Yeah.
I've been there when you've
by
done that.
by being their like, and this is for me like looking at the child. I'm like, what more are they giving that you couldn't just do on your own? Because I'm not getting any influence at all, like bad or good. Like you're kind of just elevated of what you were giving before.
Right.
So I'm like, what do they do?
It's a name. At that point, it's just a name.
But they don't even take their name. It'll just be like, oh, that's my daughter.
It's it's just a business transaction.
And I feel like that's a lot of the drag families these days. It's just like the title is there. And that's fine for if you want it for the emotional support, but then like you don't need to like have it always clarified on the mic or like, you know, big old scenes about it. Just be there for each other then. Don't make it this big old stink. That's my drag kid. Okay, that's all.
I'm like,
that's
I'm
my friend.
So
Like,
guilty because
don't know.
I say all the time when it's my drag aunt or drag niece.
I think that's a little
performing.
different, like what we were saying earlier. Like I think that's more of a fun one to throw around in a way.
Because it's like I'm proud, but I'm not responsible.
Exactly.
I say that stuff. I say that stuff like on like Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, like this is my niece, but I won't be like officially this is my niece. According,
Yeah, you did. You just did a story. Look at my niece.
Oh yeah, I was talking about Juliana.
Yeah.
I was like, ask me about my niece because technically, like, I have not helped her at all, but she's just a daughter of my friend.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, that's my niece,
Daughter
So
of your
I-
sister.
I claim, so I claim her that way because
Right.
if I talk to you like on a nearly daily basis, like that's like you're my sister in that way. So
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions?
I like to just keep changing seats, just teleporting around.
Yes. Yes.
Thanks.
No.
She said, "Wrap it up."
I never had
Oh,
a name
and the-
scheme.
oh, the producer-
And like I have a pretty like far-reaching family, but I've never taken anyone else's name. I've been offered other names before, but I'm like, I'm good.
I kind of regret having a last name. I wish I was just Katana, just one word.
You can rebrand.
I was going to, but then when I got back from like my hiatus that one year, I'm like, no, like all my like usernames have it on there, all my images have it
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah, just tell the host to call you Katana only.
They usually do.
Because then they're gonna say katana only.
They will, honestly.
Katana only.
I like when people say the weirdest shit, especially comedy shows. I'm like, how do you want me to introduce you? They're like, tell them I kill squirrels, and then I do comedy. I'm like, okay. And then I say it, and they're like, why'd you say that? And I'm like, because that's what you said to say. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, why are you mad?
I don't think I've ever been satisfied by introduction anyway. So whenever someone introduces, they're like, this girl is gonna she has like the stupidest, funniest humor. She's gonna make you laugh, and I go out and do a serious ballad.
Oh, Apple every time. Apple tells people how like kooky I am, and then I come out and do a ballad.
Always. It's always when you don't do it is when like, oh, who was it? I think it might have been Apple. She's like, she's the best kisser in the trailer park and blah 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 blah. And then I come out there and I did like oh, what song was it? I think I did like prom queen. I'm a nice girl. You know that song by the girl that was on American Idol? and it was so slow. And I'm trying to be like emotional, but I'm like, now everyone just thinks I'm the trashy bitch from the.
That's kind of like when
park.
you did Jessie from Toy Story. Did you do When Somebody Loved Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I think I remember seeing that and like, oh, she's gonna do like a cowgirl like comedy number, and I didn't expect you to do like a serious number. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
funny how like I like that though. I like being.
I wanted to do a little bit more though with that. I will say, but it was just that's when I went to the hospital like the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much macaroni grill.
I do like that you could draw on the tables. though.
And then you get like the balsamic vinegar and then
Yeah.
See, that's why you're the baby of the stage, because like we go to Macaroni
Do you
Grill,
have crayons?
and you're yes, exactly.
I brought my own. It's okay.
And I'm like, stop drawing on the table, and the grandma's like, it's let her draw on the table. It's fine.
With a cigarette.
Put the cigarette in
We
the,
could smoke in here, right?
I think the
It's a
stressed one.
breadstick.
The stressed one is always the one in the middle. Somehow I'm the stressed one in that situation
Yeah.
with smoking. Yeah, breadsticks. I'm like, oh, you're better than this.
Add an Italian.
Um,
Is that Italian?
What?
Macaroni?
It's
Yeah.
it's like it's a pasta.
Okay.
Yeah, because they sing in
It's-
Italian.
It's Italian, like Olive Garden's Italian.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Any other thoughts on drag families?
None.
None. Did you get to say what you wanted to?
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
I think we brought up like valid points and
These are just our opinions. Yes.
Yeah, they are for sure. But I think it's interesting because if someone was like, "Oh, they're wrong," it's like, no, that's just our opinions.
Yeah.
I missed it.
It's just like I just.
Well, can I tell you why I said that?
We said I just like I heard it like a milkmaid kind of like yeah, but they said yeah.
Yeah. Well, what it was is like I thought that's what you have to do on this show is say yes.
We did. We used to.
And
We used to
but
always
then
have
I started
something.
thinking of do you watch The Comeback?
No.
Oh. Well, she says her like anytime she's like what was she in well fuck now I forgot the thing.
Hello.
But she has these like slogans because that's the name of the show.
We
I
used to
said
do
that
is
because
we
it's the
used
name
to
of
do
the
yes, no,
show.
or maybe, and like everything would be formatted like yes, no, or maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And now it's all KMS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now it's Skid Dicks Kid.
Yeah.
Skid Dick's Kid.
Skid Dick's Kid.
Skid Dick's Kid.
I think that's all.
Sounds like something from like the 50s would say.
Skid Dick's Kid.
Yeah.
Who's that coming up the way? It's the Skid Dicks Kid.
Make like a tree and branch out of here or whatever the fuck they say in Back to
Oh.
the Future.
He says it wrong.
I don't know.
I like to say it wrong, like you can't put the cat back in the toothpaste.
The cat?
Yeah, or the toothpaste back in the cat.
We're delirious up here.
No, I say that all the time. Okay, so when can people see you next?
You will see me on January. What the fuck am I talking about?
It's April.
I'm taking the year
Another
off.
hiatus.
Oh my god.
You can see me on April 12th.
This is rock.
Well, you know, Rock M Sakura that already exists.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you'll see me on the 12th at Roscoe's for Juliana Bentley's birthday show. And then you'll see me on the 14th at Eden for Rose Rosé's birthday, the Night of 1,000 Chardonnays. And then on the 26th, you can catch me at Punchline for Make Mimosa's Disney brunch. And I only have one character picked out so far that I'm sure no one else is going to do.
Tell me later.
I'll tell you after.
What was I gonna say? You brought up something that I was gonna say. Oh, Night of
Brunch.
1,000 Chardonnays.
Oh, yeah.
I did you see where I was like, you said you should come do shots, and I was like,
Mhm.
only if it's a duet. Rose has to stunt and dance the whole time, and I'll do shots of hot sauce and
And I'll judge. And,
and peppers. Yeah, and we'll see who can go longer. Okay, what do you? Thank you for coming on the show. Did you
Thanks
have fun?
for having me. Yeah,
Would you come back?
absolutely.
Yeah. No. Yes. No. Or maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
When can people see you?
I don't know what date it is, but it's whatever the fluff date is.
I think it's the third Saturday.
Yeah, the third Saturday at
So
Roscoe.
that's the
Roscoe's.
18th.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. At Fluff, and I think it's like a Nick at Night takeover or something. And then The Disney on the 26th.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Disney
gonna be there
brunch.
too?
Yeah.
26.
Is she on the flyer?
No.
Oh, I'm excited.
But and I'm also a maybe on that still, so maybe. But
Oh.
I'd like
Or
to
it's gonna
go.
be
I've always
sold out.
wanted to be in it. I just
It's
invited
gonna be
myself
sold
right
out,
now.
so it makes sense to just.
I'll show
be
up in
solid.
Snow White.
Oh, her voice. Well, that was weird.
Sorry,
Well, how long have you been able to do that?
my whole life.
Okay.
You've been
favorite.
practicing your whole life in the
At
wishing well.
Macaroni Grill.
You know what? If you see, that's one of those hidden talents that if she
With grandma.
does that, it's nothing. But if you do that at Disney brunch, the crowd's gonna go bananas.
A bird
Oh, I have a
flies.
whole Snow White gimmick thing I do. Okay,
Okay.
I'll bring it.
I don't have any free days in April. I counted. I have 8 days where I'm not like appearing or in a show
Or
until May
making gumbo.
2nd. I'll be making gumbo
How
like
many
all of them.
gumbos have you made in the last like month?
I mean, I make gumbo like 4 or 5 nights a week.
I feel like you
Holy
do.
shit.
It's very cheap for me to make because I use a Campbell's base.
Oh.
It's sheet. It's not like an actual roux.
It's just like Mama Odie over there. It's just like
I
just
zhuzh
start
it
making
up.
your bathtub. Just put it in your bathtub. Just start making it in the bathtub.
I honestly should. My bathtub's disgusting. I'd have to clean it first.
You will never.
I don't know, man. My step down is the 11th, and what else do I have? Oh, I'm opening for Safira Cristal
That's right.
on the 12th. That's exciting. And then I'll be back here for STFU. Rose is going to do it. So we got to have both of you back at some
How
point.
fun.
Yeah.
I should go that night. I like listening to Rose talk.
You should go that night. I don't know.
Or Chardonnay. We'll see.
So like, oh, and I'm starting trivia on Mondays now.
Where at?
Teneral Cellars, which is across from Depot. It's the lesbian-owned wine bar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, every Monday from 6:30 to 8:30, and then that whole next weekend is like CG&IE stuff. Like we have the out of town show, and then hospitality, and there's a trans coffee talk in the morning.
Coffee talk.
Someone has to wake me up so I can be there at 10 a.m. because I'm like, oh,
So
that's when
what?
I go to bed. And then the brunch, which thank God that Safira didn't ask me to open the night of my step down, because I'm like, oh, that'd have been weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm judging the NDS finale.
There's already another finale already.
Yeah, every 10
Oh.
weeks.
Still, Jesus, I felt like that.
Time is flying.
Time
I
flies.
don't like that.
Anyway, thanks for watching us get older. By the moment on Say Yes, I had Katana Ray and Dixon Her, and I'm Suzette Vanetti, and we'll see you next month. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Alrighty, that is it for us for the evening. Check out stabcomedytheater.com for our full calendar of events. We'll be back tomorrow, 3 improv shows, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, get home safe. Have a good night. See you again soon.
Frog goes croak, and the elephant goes toot. Ducks say quack, and fish go blub, and the seal goes ow, ow, ow. But there's one sound that no one knows. What does the fox say?